Hello, and happy Wednesday. We are doing a story quest today. I have not a story quest, we're doing a hangout event. We're doing a hangout event today, but I haven't decided which one yet. It's either Ningguang or Beidou, because happy Pride, and I love my beautiful lesbians. But yeah, we now have that, and now we did the 2 daily things that are like time locked that I always have to remember to do, so we now did those. And now the real question is Beidou or Ningguang for hangout event, because it's gonna be either of them, because I love them. Let's just stare at them and decide that way. I'm in favor of staring at them. Maybe we'll just do Ningguang's first, because it's like in reading order it's first, if you know what I mean. Pretty. But also so pretty. Oh, thanks, Classic. How are you doing? I think I will do Ningguang's. It has 6 possible endings, hers has 5 possible endings. No, it has 5. Why did I think it had 6? Whose has 6 then? Is it Noelle? Someone has 6. She has 12. Toma, Sayu have 6. Oh. Noelle has 12. Wild. You're doing... I feel that, honestly. I'm so tired all of the time. I know I keep complaining about that, but it's just like unfortunately true. And I'm just like every night I lie down to sleep, my heart's like, you know what would be really funny if I pretended to stop beating? And I'm like, can we not do that? It's really stressful. But yeah. I feel like that's related to what you were saying. You know what? Let's do this one. Oh, that. How do I start a hangout? Do I legit not know? Ah, there we go. I was like clicking everything except for the right thing. But yeah, we're doing the Ningguang one. Because, you know, I'm gonna treat this as a datey date. I do understand that we have not finished Thomas' hangout, but we will do that at some point. On our way to see our beautiful princess. I know that I call like way too many characters my beautiful princess. Especially Signora, who is my beautiful princess with a disorder. She's also Alice's beautiful princess with a disorder. We can share. Hello, welcome in. Meet Ningguang is always a good start to any quest, honestly. Do you have a present for me? I can't remember which gods I've spoken to. Do you have a present for me if I say the right... This is so funny. Yeah, that's your title in practice. Oh yeah, I have spoken to him. I've made fun of him for being her bodyguard before, because she does not need a bodyguard. Doing well, what about you? The middleists are always like crying about shit, I feel like. They're always like, ugh, I have so much labor to do. Okay, don't do it. Not really a practical advice, I'll admit. But I feel okay about that advice. Look at her! Hello, Queen, how's it going?
Huh? It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Oh, great. I
All our
have no
problems
idea
are
what we would have
solved.
done otherwise.
I love that she loves us.
I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here.
Fine, but a bit sick. Ooh, remember to drink
This
enough?
was a
A lot of
last-minute
tea.
situation, and you're the one we
Yes,
trust the
Genshin
most.
is the best, isn't it just? We trust the most. Yeah, what happened?
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail.
And if you
I have
look at
tasked my
the
3
placement
most
of her
trusted
claws,
secretaries
you know
with
why we're
overseeing an
saying
important
Pride
auction
Month.
tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust.
She really
and who
said,
doesn't
I
have a
need those
conflict
2
of
fingers
interest.
for reasons. So you thought of me? I don't think I'm up to the task. Obviously I'm up to the task.
Yes,
Anything
you
for
were
you,
the person who
Ningguang?
came to mind. We may not have spent a great deal of time together, but I do place a great deal of trust in you. To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best.
I always forget
It would not
just how
surprise
much
me
I
if you
like
can't bear the
Ningguang.
tedium or can't
Like,
make the time.
Every time she's in anything, I'm
yet,
like, oh my god, I
despite this,
forgot how much I love
I
you,
thought
queen.
it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested. As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived.
Yeah, one of your secretaries thinks about
The
you
outcome
naked,
of that
just
discussion
so you
was
know.
that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative. This is
Was
a good
geht,
reminder that we
Wolfie?
should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you. But the fact is,
That's
your
so
arrival
much.
here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed.
If I have what it takes, I'll do it. I like how they're giving me options of being like, I don't know. Like, if Ningguang was like, kill your brother, I'd be like, weird, but sure. I will not kill Paimon for you. That's a line I have. But yeah, if I have what it takes, I'll do it.
I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips,
Okay.
gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing.
I do
All
not
basic
know
skills
that I'm
required
familiar
by
with
competent
planning
adventurers,
trips, actually.
if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yeah. And if she thinks I'm not competent, then I'm gonna cry. Yes, Katzenliebe Beste.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly. The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals, and be on call for any other requests she may have.
That's, wow. Why can't you do it yourself? No, I'm gonna stick with that's, wow, because I know. Merci. Ich glaube, ich habe noch die Sims-Settings drin. Jetzt sollte ein bisschen besser sein.
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position, and I will
Put
fully
me in
respect
any
your
position
judgment.
you want me in, baby girl.
All right. Please proceed to the office. Baisha will go over the work with you in more detail.
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Okay, let's go.
Is she the freak secretary or is she one of the normal ones? I know I'm like being a hypocrite calling her the freak secretary after I just told Ningguang to put me in any position, but I'm also not dodging the freak allegations, so... This place is so cool, I feel like I must have missed a chest here somewhere. Wait. Oh, okay, we can't use that in the Jade Chamber. Maybe we can't use it in a Hangout event.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture. As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential.
Absolutely essential, is it?
My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries. For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her,
Yep.
dressing her, applying her perfume.
Uh-huh. That is some gay shit, girl. We have made the correct decision to play this for pride, honestly. Your eyes are really sparkling right now, you stalker ass crazy.
You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Baisha has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into the details. Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met.
All her needs are met.
I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties.
I don't know what kind of stuff we're gonna do for her, but I'm here for it. But, like, does Beidou know about this? I mean, maybe they have an arrangement because she's gone so much. I don't know, man. Just basic daily routine stuff. It'll be fine.
All in a day's work for the traveler, Great. Then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance and...
133? Like...
Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything
for how
you don't
many
understand,
days are we
feel free to stop me
planning?
with questions at any point.
This is stressing me
First
out, and it's
is
not
the
even
periodic
real.
meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds. Right after that, there's...
Hold up, do I really have to understand Ningguang's work in all this detail to organize her schedule? I mean, sort of, you do, Lumine. This is just because Lumine can't read. Yeah...
Yes,
I
you do.
know.
To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots,
Es ist
but
immer
there is
mal wieder
actually
geplant,
far
Deutscher
more to it
Donnerstag
than that.
einzuführen, aber
You need to take
irgendwie
travel
macht's
time
dann
into
doch
account,
nicht.
along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise. Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan.
Easy.
I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point?
She's not going to keep going
Good.
like this?
Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule.
I'm gonna lie and say I know how to approach it.
Already? Wow. You're a fast learner. Very good. This will be much more efficient.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow.
I'll do my best, baby girl.
I'm grateful for your assistance.
Fair.
Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your
No,
work.
can I go with?
I still have a few items from today's schedules that need addressing.
Okay.
If anything else is unclear, you can ask Bai Shi.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
My question is, do we also get to apply her perfume now? Because that was gay as fuck and I'm down for it. Time to make a serious effort. Time to avoid anything too complicated. No, I'm making a serious effort. I want to impress her. Oh, she's gonna say it's bad. Eat, wash up, change, get ready to go out. Meet businesswoman. Eat lunch. Meet informants. Conference. Light meal. Negotiate. Return to Jade Chamber. I feel like that's actually quite good. The conference in item 4 is scheduled for the evening. Arriving early is recommended. Okay.
Good. You factored in both priority and efficiency.
Oh, we did a
and
good
produced
job.
a rigorous and well-structured schedule.
We did a good job.
You've clearly considered it from every angle.
I love that for us.
Excellent work. You've got quite a knack for this.
You're too kind.
Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow morning before Lady Ningguang wakes up and start preparing based on the schedule.
Okay. If I
With
do
you
not
helping
get to
out
draw
here,
her bath,
we
I'm
will
gonna
be able to
so
focus
mad.
fully on the auction. It will be quite a complicated affair.
Her secretaries are down bad for her, so I also, to fulfill my job, need to be down bad for her. Which is helped by the fact that I'm already down bad for her, but yeah.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Can I steal anything here? Calligraphy works. Oh, cute. But can I steal anything here? Do you know I like stealing? I'm gonna hide behind this bookshelf. I don't know, maybe not. I'm stuck behind this bookshelf. Brilliant. You know what? I think this is one of those cases where we actually just speed up time. Thank you for unlucky. Did it say 7 a.m.? Or did it say... I think 7. Why can I not steal it? Can I break this? Okay, would have been weird. I wish there was something to steal here. Oh, I think this does not count as the following day, possibly, because it was after 1 a.m. Like after midnight. Never made a contract change. Sure, sure. Yeah, this probably doesn't count as a new day yet, because we went past midnight. That's annoying. Well, that's gonna take a while. Well, not that long. We do get to wake her up! Oh my god, this is amazing! I've always wanted to be a personal assistant to a ridiculously hot woman. Not really, but now that I'm doing that, maybe I do want to do that.
Yes,
Baby?
I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment.
Can I-
I'm just changing.
Do you need help? I'm gonna be so normal.
Good
for
morning.
me.
Did you sleep well?
I was a little nervous.
There's nothing to worry about. We just need to go through the schedule you made and tick the items off one by one.
I
Now then,
fully don't
the
understand
schedule.
why she needs my help at all.
Let's see what you have for me today.
But I'm here for it.
Item 1. Lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Mesua Chiao. Ah, yes. I remember the invitation.
How is our first item?
I need to make sure
lunch?
I'm well prepared for this.
Is she a friend of yours? I'm guessing not.
No, someone I've never met before.
Ooh.
Today's lunch will be our first time meeting each other.
It's lunch. What do you need to prepare? Everything, Lumine. Don't act stupid.
She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth.
Okay.
Otherwise, tens of millions of Mora is rather a high price for
What?
lunch. Even one at Lioli Pavilion.
Tens of
Wouldn't you say?
millions.
That's right. Even at this price,
So
there is
cute.
no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch opportunity with me. To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. I too was rather surprised to see it become so expensive. Time is very valuable to me, so when I first came up with the idea, I made a rule that my time would go to the highest bidder.
Right.
Gradually, it developed into a lucrative business.
It's like an investment. No, it's just kind of insane.
Yes, that sums it up very
Tens
well.
of millions of
Most people looking
Mora.
to buy my time are business people who believe that whatever they
I
spend
have
now,
7
they will make back
Mora.
several times over in due course. Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, the bottom line is having the requisite experience and expertise. All I can do for them is share whatever insight I may have. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of Mora, everyone has their own idea. There is no standardized way to measure something like this.
So that's how rich people think, apparently. And it's crazy.
You're a very lucky person, you know. You get to sit in on this lunch for free.
Do I also get to eat
In the
food?
hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth, well, tens of millions of Mora.
Then this could be literally the most valuable lesson I learn in my life. Then I will listen and learn. Option 2 is funnier. I'm gonna be like, ah, that's so valuable.
There's no need to be nervous, of course. Now, let's have some breakfast before we leave.
Yes, let's have breakfast before lunch. Which, I guess. Yippee, breakfast time. Will we actually sit down and eat?
Did you organize this entire breakfast?
Yeah, I just picked a time slot.
Uh-huh. I know what's going on then. Please, sit. Have a taste of the Jade Chamber's chef's cooking. This kind of food tastes far less satisfying if
What
left
do you
out
mean
for
you know
too
what's
long.
going on then? Suppose you're mad at me. Okay, no, we have a fine breakfast.
What do you think? Is the food to your liking?
I ate much more than intended, Paimon behavior.
Oh, don't forget we have a lunch later. Save some space, or you might miss out on some even better food.
This is so cute. We're literally
Still,
having a little
I'm
breakfast
happy to see
date.
that you approve of my culinary tastes.
Do you usually eat breakfast with your secretaries?
On occasion. Usually everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down
Okay.
meal. There is an awful lot to get done most of the time. Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here.
Oh, so they're like impressing
I
me?
actually thought you had cooked it all yourself.
No, like I'm not a terrible chef, but like...
Relax, I'm just joking. But I sure probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few extra dishes to the breakfast menu. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked diligently. My secretaries and I are very grateful to you.
I still fully don't
Treating you to
understand
some
why
food
we're
is
involved
but a small
in
token of
this.
our
Like, I'm
appreciation.
here for it, but I'm so confused. Yeah, it was as good as Junior Kiosk and the
Breakfast sets the
Pavilion.
tone for the rest of the day. You can't compromise on it.
Me
If
who
you
almost
wake up to
never
the same
eats
monotonous
breakfast.
meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working.
I'm so cold out right now. I'm fatigued all of the time and I never
Well,
eat breakfast.
I'm done eating. We should get ready, then head off to Liali Pavilion. I have some preparations to make first. Could you bring my clothes to my room, please?
You need a change of clothes? Bring your clothes. Like, are you stripping down right here
I
right
need
now?
a change of mood, and a change of clothes
I hope
will
she's actually going
facilitate
to put on a
that.
different fit, like
Who
Kaya in
knows?
his hangout.
Perhaps you will have a completely different impression of me after I change outfits.
Please.
I already instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. You can fetch it from her.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll be in my room.
Okay. Bye, baby. Oh. I
Hello,
thought this was
how
going to
may
be
I
like a
help?
proper fetch quest. Give me the clothes.
Yes, of course. Please wait a moment. I'll go and get them.
After a long wait, wow.
Here you are.
We have a
Please
schedule
give
to
this
stick
to Lady
to.
Ningguang.
Yeah, that took a while.
Yes, this whole room is full of Lady Ningguang's personal items. Not just clothes either. There are all kinds of jewelry and ornaments. Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so everything's in a bit of a mess. That's why it took me a little time to find this for you.
Sounds like she has a huge personal collection. I suppose this is a problem for rich people, honestly.
Anyway, you can take it now. Thanks for coming to pick it up.
You're welcome, O. I want to go in her room so bad. I want to see what her room looks like. Do we get to go in this time? I don't think so.
Did you get it?
Can I come in, please?
Ah,
Please?
this is the one. Please, wait for a moment.
You know, Baishi made it sound like we're going to help her dress. I'm disappointed. Ooh. Okay. Don't know how that is for like a casual lunch event, but
I
I'm here
had
for
this
it.
specially tailored recently, and I must say, I'm really rather fond of it.
You should be, baby.
What do you think?
It's
Be
stunning,
honest.
It's classy.
I just want to
it
know your
suits
first
you.
impression.
It's stunning. I would not say it's classy, because her other outfit is more classy. I'm gonna go with it's stunning.
Phew. Thank you. I was actually a little nervous.
Okay, now she only has the
Knowing
thingies
that
on
it
one
has
hand.
your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident.
Self-confident? You look great in anything. I'm gonna go with self-confident, just like confused.
If you're second-guessing how you look, you can forget about looking glamorous. Even the finest garments in the world would look out of place on you. That's why your affirmation matters so much to me.
Aww.
All right, let's head to Liali Pavilion.
Okay, we have to go upstairs. That makes sense, because that's where the door is. I mean, I guess I could just teleport waypoint, but... What if she's waiting just outside the door for me? Hangout events are always a good choice. I still cannot believe Noelle has 12 endings. Like, what the fuck's going on with that? But, you know. I know that it's like primo-wise not worth a lot. We get like 60 primos out of this. But we get to look at Ningguang. That's worth more. Even though the fit she's currently wearing is kind of giving Skirk, and we're supposed to work on the Skirk front, so call out post. But we'll get there. You know, live stream on Friday. We can get some primos of the codes. Hello! You have tens of millions
Lady
of Mora?
Ningguang.
Freak.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, not at all. I know that you have 1,000 different things to do each
She's
day.
nice.
I'm very grateful for any amount of time you can spare for me.
I mean, you are paying tens
Great.
of millions of Mora.
Well, let's leave the formalities aside from now on and make this just a friendly chat. This is the Traveler. I'm assuming you've heard of her.
I'm famous.
She happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so I invited her to come along. It's a rare opportunity to dine with her, too. Do you mind if she sits with us?
No,
Like, this is
not
a
at all.
BOGO now.
On the contrary, I'm honored. What a surprise to be dining with the illustrious Traveler, too.
I thought she'd introduce me as her temporary secretary.
I've always been fascinated by you and your adventures. There's so many questions I'd love to ask you.
Ask away.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself.
I hope there's not a
Look at
plot
me,
twist where this
getting
lady
all
is evil.
overexcited.
Because she's lovely.
I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into some other markets. That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about. I didn't know there'd be a surprise guest involved, too.
That's so cute.
So, the rumors are true then.
What are the rumors?
Rumors? About what exactly?
She looks so fire.
You know, the rumors about the two of you, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship.
Okay,
You
like, I
haven't
wish.
heard?
I fucking wish. But I love Beidou too much to do this to her. I'm not a homewrecker. Unless it's Alenora, because I'm trying to wreck that home in both directions. Actually, I'm just trying to get in the middle of that. Actually, let's not talk about that more. Nope. Are these rumors widespread?
Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. That obviously includes her relationships.
Okay.
And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
Okay, but that would not be subtle at all. Are you calling Ningguang my girlfriend, who totally isn't my girlfriend, stupid right now? I need to be careful how I answer this.
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but I don't see anything unusual about it. The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity we enjoy today. Even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing, I admire her on a personal level too.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, yes. Well, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her innermost circle. The first one being the captain.
This girl is
You're
so
comparing
clocked
apples
in.
and sunsettias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache.
Oh, is that what we're calling
I've
it
missed
now?
out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her.
Because you were spending all day in
In
bed.
fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental. I can't help but wonder if she's doing it on purpose.
That woman is so clocked
Investment
in.
opportunities?
She's so clocked in.
Oh, do you mean the
She's
luminescent
like
spine
lesbian,
business?
and
I hear
she's
that's been
right.
all the rage recently.
No, something else. All the talk about luminescent spines is just empty hype.
Ooh, is it?
But isn't there some new technology from
Why aren't we sitting
Fontaine that
down to
needs
eat, by the
lots
way?
of luminescent spines to make it work?
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fanning the flames? I had my
Interesting.
secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the profits that could be made on the end product.
Can we do some insider
So I would
trading?
advise
I
you
kind of
to
need
be
money.
cautious.
Let's do
I see.
insider trading.
Well, I was planning to get your opinion on how to get started in that business.
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motives, making this a very risky business to enter into in the short term.
Ooh.
Long term, it's very difficult to say, but I believe there's too much uncertainty to make it worth your investment. You worked hard to earn every mora you own, and you should be just as careful spending it as you were making it.
Hit the nail on the head.
You
As
think
if
so too?
Lumine knows
Huh?
anything about money. Yeah, do your research before you part with any money. Meanwhile, Lumine is like, I have 7 mora. Hey, Leafy, yes, Ningguang indeed. And we already got Baidu shout out and accused of being in a relationship with Ningguang. This woman is clocked in as fuck. She was like, I know a lesbian when I see one. So, GG to this woman. How are you doing?
Okay, got it. If that's what both of you think, I'll take my time and not rush into anything. Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money into an industry that I'm genuinely interested in getting involved with.
Okay, you do that.
Lady Ningguang,
Aw, thank
you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I didn't know how much we'd get through, but you've answered every question I wanted to ask.
Good. I'm glad I could be of some help.
This outfit is so good.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person in Liyue Harbor. You think clearly, you are very knowledgeable, and you keep yourself well informed. It would take me
Mawika
a
is
very long time to come
so
anywhere
hot.
close to your level.
This is why so many people want to pay to spend time with Ningguang. Yeah, also because she's just pretty.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored?
I'm finding it all very interesting. I don't fully think that Lumine's understanding everything that's going on. Because, like, she doesn't usually spend money on stuff. She just hits people with her sword, which, you know, I appreciate. You think? Does she?
Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you?
Huh. Maybe I'll give it a shot in the future. I'm a novice, but I was able to follow because he explained everything so clearly. We're literally just like, girl, you're so beautiful and smart.
That means you also have a good head on your shoulders, and the ability to learn rapidly. If you are in need of mora, you should absolutely consider doing business.
Yeah, I have like 7
I won't take up any
mora.
more of your time. Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for.
This
and
woman
more.
paid tens
I can't
of
wait to
millions
try out
of
everything I've
mora,
learned.
apparently, for this.
See you next time.
And there's still food
I'll
on
look
the
forward to
table.
hearing good news from you soon.
Did we not even finish our food? This is ridiculous. I love it, but
Right
it is
then.
ridiculous.
Lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next?
Yeah, I have a whole schedule. It has 4
Although,
things on it.
I'm a little
apparently.
concerned about the auction. I wonder how my secretarial trio is getting
Oh
along.
yeah, they're doing the auction. I already fully forgot. They're very capable. But we could check on them if you want. Okay, I feel like this is like one of the lines where it diverges. So later we'll say we can check on them, but this time we'll be like, oh, they're capable.
Yes, you're right. Whatever happens,
But I feel like this
they
is
can
one of the
handle it.
divergent
In that
paths.
case, what's
I
next
don't
on
know
the
why
schedule?
I'm explaining it with my hands like that. Meeting with the informants. Is one of them Yelan? Can one of them be Yelan?
Okay then. Yes, it's been some time since I last caught up with them.
Please, please, please.
Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up something before meeting them.
Is it an engagement ring for me? It's probably not. But Delulu is the Selulu. Sometimes it could be an engagement ring. I mean, last time we were there with Kaya, it also wasn't an engagement ring, I'll admit.
Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed in for repair.
Ah, Lady Ningguang. One moment, please. I'll fetch it immediately.
I mean, I'm glad
Very
I'm a
good.
Lumine main, because I
Don't
just really
rush
like
now.
Lumine.
Please, handle it with care.
Is it very valuable?
Yes, and no.
Is it Baidu's
You probably
engagement
imagine
ring?
that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in
Are
expensive
we engagement
luxury
ring
goods.
shopping for Baidu right now? I would think we're probably not, but how cool would that be? That is my impression. You know, not exclusively.
The workers here are very skilled, so I like to come to them when I need something custom made. This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair.
Okay.
The item is quite ordinary. In fact, the cost of the repair was more than the
Oh, I
item was ever
want this to be
worth.
Baidu related so bad.
Lady Ningguang, your comb has been fixed. Please inspect it and see whether you're satisfied
This
with
might
our work.
actually be
We
Baidu
did everything
Ningguang
we could to restore
related.
it to its original condition.
Because
You'll
doesn't
still see a few
Baidu
marks
give
on there,
her...
though. This was unavoidable because of how badly damaged the item was.
I feel like that's actually a thing.
That's fine. Thank you for your hard work.
Oh no, Marika Shinlonen is fucking canonical to me. The only thing that I also have to add to that is, as a multi-shipper, Marika Auntie Atea happened. We all know. Like, those hot tub parties, I mean hot spring parties, we know what was going on there. But Marika Shilonen is definitely canonical in my soul. You're right about it being a little ordinary. No, show it me! Did Baidu give it you?
Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my
Aw.
informants. It reminds her
Aw.
of her mother. My informants often provide me with extremely important information. It's only fair that I endeavor to meet any requests they have in return. Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the relationship between me and my informants.
I thought useful intel could only be bought with Mora. Did you, Lumine? Lumine does not listen to me, because at every opportunity I was like, can I sell intel, my soul, my friends, anyone but Paimon to Signora? Like, she should know that there's things that are more important than Mora.
It's understandable to think that way, and in the vast majority of cases, you'd be completely right. But things are a little different with these
You mean 'cause you, like,
particular
shorten it?
informants. Mora doesn't get you very far with this crowd. And this only makes me
My
all
brain
the more
reads that,
excited
like,
to meet
mouth.
with them.
So,
Thank you for the repair, Xingxi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it. It's always a pleasure, Lady Ningguang.
no, also you paid for it, I'm assuming.
Let's go and meet them.
I have lost hope that one of the informants will. That is a really pretty comb. Why were we slagging that off? You, like, not... Also, I googled it, and this is actually one-time use. You use it, it's gone. If I ever accidentally use this, I'm fucking killing myself. Where is that comb? Are you a quest item? You must be. What the fuck? That's so cute! A special informant. Okay. I feel like we're being unnecessarily rude about that comb. We know what happened. I haven't done all Natlan quests yet. If it's about Rowika.
Auntie Ningguang!
I don't know, man.
Hi, Auntie Ningguang!
Hello, my dears. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Informants are children. I don't know. I mean, yeah, they are both strong, but I don't really get interested in men when looking at Rosaria. But if so, good for them, because Kaya is gorgeous for real, and Rosaria is also pretty.
Yes, indeed. And they are some of my most reliable helpers and friends. I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering.
I think they're just like really good drinking buddies.
But they, on the other hand, were so enthusiastic about the idea that I thought it couldn't hurt to
But honestly,
try. I treated it as a little game
I could see
between
people
us.
shipping that.
It turned out that they
Ice,
delivered the
ice,
goods
baby.
and thoroughly enjoyed themselves while they were at it.
Aww.
So, it was a win-win.
Wait, why are we giving the child a
So,
comb that
Fill
reminds
me
them
in.
of mother?
How have you all been doing?
Is this another orphan?
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on loads
Okay,
of cool
you have
trips
parents.
recently. It's been loads of fun. But you didn't do your homework, did you? Yeah, but it's not my fault. You still gotta try.
You gotta
My
try.
teacher says Liyue Harbor is in a new age now, and we've got a really important part to play.
I mean, I kind of know what you mean.
This new age started after that great battle, you know.
I didn't know it would have such a profound impact. Yeah, I was just trying to piss child off, to be honest.
Well, this is a dramatic change. Unique in all of the millennia of Liyue's history. Everyone is eager to do their part and make their mark in the age of humanity. What about you, Nan Nan? You haven't said anything yet, and you're looking a little unhappy.
Are you the orphan one?
I'm fine. Just don't know what to say.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. A load of really big boats came into the harbor the day before yesterday.
What's up with that bird?
Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really noisy. And then the people on the boat started unloading all these crates. There was a salty kind of fishy smell in the air.
Yeah, it was the harbor, so...
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open ocean. How much cargo were they
Why
carrying?
is she so pretty?
Remember, I taught you how you can tell.
Yep, I made sure to look at the waterline, just like you said. They looked really full this time.
Maybe they just had like a
My
lot of
goodness.
stones on board.
Well, it sounds like they made quite a big catch.
How can you tell? Because of the water line. If they're lower in the water... Lumine, what the fuck kind of question is that?
The heavier the boat, the lower the hull sits in the water.
Lumine may
so
or
you
may
can tell
not be
how heavily
stupid.
loaded a vessel is from the height of the water line. How deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water varies from ship to ship. But it's something you can tell from experience. At least for the kinds of vessels you see regularly.
Exactly.
Since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to do it, I can tell with just one look.
That's so sweet. Very clever. You are very clever.
A few days ago, I heard some people saying that a big merchant from Fontaine is coming soon to buy luminescent spines. They said that when they get here, the price will go up a lot.
Ah,
Oh,
that's what we were talking
really?
about earlier. The opposite of her analysis, yeah.
Who did you hear this from? Do you remember what they looked like?
No, I don't remember.
Poor sweetie pie.
All right, never mind. So, how about what they said? Do you remember their exact words?
Oh, I don't want this child to get upset.
Um,
Is she the orphan?
I don't remember that
Are you the
either.
orphan one?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
Are
sweetie.
you okay? You're usually
Hello,
the one that talks
hello.
the most.
How's
What's
it
gotten
going?
into you today?
Okay, so this is unusual.
It's okay. Don't be upset. Actually, I brought you a little something
Okay,
to cheer
so
you up.
she's at least
How about
half
that,
an
hmm?
orphan, I feel like.
It's my comb.
Bro, there's a storm outside. It's going
remember.
fucking crazy.
Of course I did. If I make you a promise, I will always keep it.
Thank you, Auntie Ningguang. Thank you so much.
Is your mom dead?
It was just a small favor, really. Nothing to get overexcited about.
Yeah, I feel like...
But they said you'd be too busy to remember about a boring old comb.
Who's they? Do I need to beat them up? Why are they saying that about Ningguang?
They?
Uh-oh.
Looks like there's a story here. No wonder she was fumbling her words.
It's all right. Don't worry. There just seems to be some kind of misunderstanding here. Why don't you take this opportunity to clear it up? Don't you think that'd be best?
She's so nice.
Yeah, Auntie Ningguang's not gonna blame you.
I'm sorry. I told you a lie. That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. Two people came and told me to say it to you. I told them I didn't want to lie to Auntie Ningguang, but,
Why is that so cute?
they told me you'd forgotten all about the comb, and I didn't know how to
Okay, but
argue
how
with
did
them.
they know about the comb
Then
in the
they bought
first
me a new
place?
comb, and I'm sorry. I'll give them the comb back right away. No comb is better than the one you helped get fixed for me.
I know how much it means to you. It was a gift from your mom before she left
Okay, the mom
Liyue
only
Harbor,
left.
wasn't it?
We may be
Yeah, it
dodging
was.
the everyone's
I'll
an
be extra
orphan
careful with it
allegations
from
with
now
this
on.
one.
When Mom gets back, she'll be so sad if she finds out I broke it.
I must say, this is most intriguing.
Looks like someone's trying to scam you. Not a very good scam, in all honesty.
How about this? You tell me where those two people are, and I'll take the comb back to them for you. Sound good?
And then I'll beat them
Okay.
up.
They're over
Teamwork.
at the docks. They said I should go and meet them when I finished the mission.
All right then. Don't worry, it'll all be fine. I'll be right back.
Are you gonna go punish the bad guys?
We're gonna murder them in cold
Now,
blood.
this is a grown-up
Okay,
situation,
apparently we're
okay?
not.
It's not fun and games anymore. And
It's a
don't
little
try and
fun
follow
in
me.
games.
I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups about what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do.
Si Engi. La di da.
Do you think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Also, let's be honest, this is a new low for us.
Oh wow, okay.
Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Try not to overthink it, okay? Nanan's one of Ningguang's most trusted informants. Ningguang
But even
adores that
if-
kid. She's not gonna get all suspicious just because her story doesn't quite add up.
It sounds like you underestimated me. And the children as well.
Yeah, she has the high ground.
You knew how important that comb was to Nan Nan, and you exploited that fact to emotionally manipulate her. You coached a child to lie,
This is
made
low-key
her betray
so
her own
unserious.
innocence and confuse her conscience. Do you not realize how contemptible that is?
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. We never should have crossed you like this.
Okay, but did someone hire
That's
them?
not the point. Business is business.
This
And
plan
at some
seems
point,
like really
we're all trying to
dumb
get the
and
better of one
bad.
another. So if all you've done is fool me by feeding me false information, I'd make a loss, and that would be the end of it. But you cannot put Mora above all else. You cannot go exploiting children for profit. Do you have any idea just how much damage that will cause?
A lot.
It was
I
hardly
wanna
our first
say.
choice either. We were only acting out of necessity.
What necessity?
We've been business partners for years now. We've gotten by, I guess, but never had any opportunities to expand. When we heard about the movement in the luminescent spine market, we thought to heck with it. Let's go all in on this one.
That's
See if we don't
never
get lucky for
smart.
once.
That's never
So we
smart.
stocked up a huge stash of luminescent spines and
You're
watched as the
also
price went
ugly.
up and up. We thought this was gonna be it. We were gonna make our fortune.
But we waited and waited, and this mystery merchant from Fontaine never came.
Oh,
More
and
more
you
people
wanted-
started to suspect it was
Did
all
you
a
want
huge scam.
Ningguang to buy up your
Suddenly,
stuff?
everyone with luminescent spines was running for the exit, selling as fast as they could. But we had so much inventory that no one was willing to buy it.
Wow. He legit thought he could scam Ningguang. That's so embarrassing for him.
As soon as Lady Ningguang makes a move, everyone follows her lead. And the price takes a steep hike.
Okay, so he wasn't specifically trying
If we
to
don't sell the
scam her.
goods, we're both bankrupt. We're in debt up to our eyeballs. We just didn't have any other choices.
Did
To
you
be
consider
brutally
talking?
honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story.
Honestly. Yep.
But not everyone has the capability to make rational decisions.
No, be mad at
Greed,
them.
a lust for wealth, and impatience can all cloud your judgment.
Yeah.
Do you now realize how dire the consequences of wild speculation can be?
I mean, I don't
100%.
do that, so...
We've both barely slept in days.
That's why you had, like, the
Begged
dumbest
people to
plan
take our
ever.
stock
That
off our
makes
hands.
sense.
They laughed at us, called us idiots, thought it was all hilarious.
The thunderstorm outside
We
is
messed
going
up.
crazy.
Completely and catastrophically messed up. The savings we worked so hard our whole lives to build up, decimated, just like that. All we want now is a chance to start over.
Well, I can take your luminescent spines off your hands. But we will need a detailed contract. The portion of what I
Okay.
pay that exceeds the average price of luminescent spines in the past, you will have to pay back to me by some means in our future business dealings.
Huh? But that means our profit is zero.
Yeah, but you're no longer...
Then you're free to find another willing buyer. But if you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit under these circumstances, I'm afraid you're beyond redemption.
You tell him, baby.
Lady Ningguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay off our debts and be done with it. This is a lifeline and we
She's
should be
so
grateful
gonna
for
pull
it.
something
Forget about
with
making
this.
money.
I love her.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
We're scamming the scam
I
artists.
have no
And they're
particular
not
need for
scam
luminescent
artists.
spines.
They're not.
But I'm
Good
quite
enough.
sure I can uncover a market for it with a little research.
Okay, so,
She knows
Shall we
when
get
the
this deal done
Fontanian
now,
merchant
or-
is gonna show up.
No need to hurry. Our deal is hardly the urgent matter here. Atoning for your transgressions
Yeah,
is
go
the
say
main order
sorry
of
to
business.
Non.
You took advantage of a child, and you are coming with me to make a full and unreserved apology.
I still think we should
This
kill them.
is an opportunity for you to show remorse.
oh, okay.
Come on, let's go back and see the children.
Hi, Catherine. Bye, Catherine.
We're back. Everything's all sorted.
And we made those men
Oh,
come
it's
apologize.
those two.
I'm sorry, Nan Nan. I was lying to you when I told you that Lady Ningguang wouldn't fix your comb. I was completely in the wrong, and I promise I'll never do anything like this again. Can you find it in your heart to
This
forgive
is
me?
so unserious.
What do you think, Auntie Ningguang?
I think it should be your choice, and yours alone.
Yeah, we will support your decision. If you want me to kill them, I will kill them for you.
Well,
Since it's all sorted out now and nothing super bad happened, I guess it's okay.
No one asked you,
But
little
we
girl.
can't just let them off. We gotta show them you don't mess with us.
That's true. I'd certainly hate to see anyone else try to con you.
I've made up my mind. I want them to come play with us.
What?
Huh.
Yeah! Now we have someone to play hide and seek with. Great idea. Let's go play hide and seek at the North Wharf.
Wait a second.
Why are they so pressed?
Nope. No waiting. Come on!
So full of energy.
We should go with them. Do we not have like a timetable that has things to do on it?
Yes, of course. I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving them alone with those two buffoons.
Okay. Apparently, we're going to play at the wharf. Why did we write a schedule if we're not going to follow it? The other secretaries will make fun of me and say I'm bad at being a secretary. And then I don't get to put perfume on Ningguang after she takes her bath. And like, what's the point of being her secretary if I don't get to do that?
Let me guess what you're thinking. You're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the actions of those two businessmen. Am I right?
I mean, it's not as bad, but I don't feel like it's bad at all. Like, what's the problem here? We're not lying to the children.
They were completely different when I first met them. They'd run away as soon as they saw me, or they'd be shaking with nerves and unable to speak.
You are Lady Ningguang, after all.
But gradually, they stopped seeing me as someone to be afraid of, and started seeing me as someone they can trust. For my part,
her face card
I
is
did my
impeccable.
utmost to fulfill the duties of a responsible adult. I played games with them, but I also taught them observation skills, analytical skills, how to think critically. I never taught business, though. Now, they're much further ahead in their studies, and far more mature than their peers. This has given them confidence in themselves. I think that this is beneficial to them.
You're a lot like a teacher to them. Yeah.
Yes, perhaps I am. I never had the chance to receive a good education as a child. That's why I hope to teach these children myself. Hopefully, I can pass on some of what I've learned. Someday they may realize that not everything is a win-win deal, that deception and one-upmanship are facts of life.
Like with a lot of the
nothing
Genshin
wrong with
characters,
that.
I'm not convinced
When
they
that
learned how to
happens,
read.
they will be ready to face the world head-on and become exceptional businessmen and women.
Are you raising them
But
to
until
be your
then,
heirs?
I am here to protect them.
Are you raising them to be your competitors? I'm gonna say the competitor thing.
I will one day die. New Qixing will replace the old. And Liyue will continue to prosper.
I think you should not die,
hope the
because I
name
love
Ningguang
you.
will live on.
Aww.
But not as a person, as more of a symbol.
I don't know what that
If
means.
I can pass on everything I have learned, I can create a legacy that will live on long after I am gone.
Come on, Auntie Ningguang! Hurry up!
This is so
We're not
cute.
gonna wait
But we kind of
forever.
have dinner plans.
Coming! Come on, let's enjoy this while we can.
Oh, this is so sweet. Oh, okay, we got to one of the ends. Yes. Greeting gift. Huh. Yoink. Scheduling the I could have done like when they offered for me to do a bad job on it. That's actually an option. Interesting. Let's do a bad job on the scheduling. I want to see what happens with that. Yippee! Because we were like, let's do a good job, so Ningguang will like us, and the other secretaries don't make fun of me. Is there no fish in here for me to catch? No. Hey, have you been here before, Farina? Look how cool this is. Do you like it? Okay. I'm not sure Sarah has been here either. Yes, she has, I think. I think we brought her here to show her how she sounds when she talks about the Raiden Shogun. Sometimes you have to bring a simp to look at another simp, to put things in perspective for them. Oh, I wanted to do a superhero landing, but the stairs were in the way. Okay, this time we do like a bad job on the schedule, I guess.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you, as a member of the Liu, my usual job. For example, arranging her daily schedule. You misunderstand.
Baisha has always been very passionate about her work.
I'm sure
I
she
can leave
has
any task in her
work.
capable hands, and rest assured, I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into the details. By Xiao and by Wen, I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointer. All in a day's work for the traveler, Great. Then I'll skip that and just get to the hand. Currently, there are 133. Yes, I did try to make a start. I'll go through the most. First is the. Then I'll discuss. Right after that, there's.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. You need to take.
Can I not just go to the spot where I get to?
Sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point? Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get. Already? Wow.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow. I'm grateful
I'm
for
this
your
time
assistance.
going to do like a bad job.
Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work.
Thank you.
If anything else is unclear, you can ask Baisha.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
We'll avoid anything complicated. Let's see. 1 day off. Oh, we're actually giving her a day off?
Don't you think that this schedule is a bit of a light load?
Yeah, she hasn't taken a vacation in a long time.
Yeah, that's true. Lady Ningguang has a lot of work to attend to, and frankly, she doesn't have many opportunities to rest. We do sometimes worry about her health, but her attitude is very Mora-driven. If by taking a break there's a chance she'll lose Mora, she'll never agree to it.
No amount of Mora is worth ruining your health for.
Huh. I see where you're coming from. Yes, you have a point.
Yeah.
All right then, let's go with your plan. I'm sure Lady Ningguang has plenty she wants to talk about with you.
This is so cute.
There's a lot of things that need doing over at the auction venue, so I will be leaving you now.
I hope everything goes well.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
I must be exhausted from writing 1 day off on a piece of paper. I don't know if that's like a diss. I feel like she just insulted me. Like she just was like, you must be really exhausted from all of the no work you did. I still think if it's like before 3 AM, then the next 8 AM should count as the next morning. Cause like, we pulled an all-nighter, it's literally fine, you know? Wakey wakey, Ningguang! Travelers here.
Yes, I'm already awake.
That's a big ass door.
I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Let me in! Or
Good
something
morning.
normal.
Did you sleep well?
I was so excited I couldn't sleep.
How strange. Me too. I'm joking, of course. I slept like a baby. Sorry to disappoint you.
Oh, now I feel awkward.
What's item 1 on today's schedule?
Oh, now I feel really awkward.
I imagine this must have taken Baisha completely by surprise.
Yep, but she said she'd leave it up
Sure.
to me.
There's no harm in changing my schedule around once in a while. My schedule is usually very tightly packed, and any extra time I can squeeze out is spent on preparing for the future.
Yeah, you need a day off.
It'll be quite nice to take a break.
Yeah, you don't take many of those.
I don't often feel tired.
Do it a little hard.
Seeing the Mora come in has a way of making me feel quite invigorated. Still, your idea is very sensible. Mora can only lift a weary spirit. It cannot alleviate physical fatigue.
Yeah.
So then, the days ahead of us. Any ideas on how to spend it?
Holding hands. Who said that? Something you normally never have time for. You never have the opportunity for. What's the difference?
Something I never have time for.
Should we go stalk your pirate captain girlfriend?
Have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it, perhaps?
Never heard of it. Is it called Leroy Millennial? I'm gonna say the second one so she thinks I know things.
Yes. It's based on classic chess, but with different rules.
So not based on
When I
classic
was
chess.
designing it, I wanted it not only to be a fun game, but also to capture Leoa's culture in a unique
Her little
way.
pose is always so cute.
So I introduced a lot of concepts that aren't part of traditional chess, as well as different chess pieces and even boards. I'm constantly revising and expanding it. So far, there are over 30 editions.
That's smart, because then people buy new editions and she gets more money. How ambitious.
true.
No,
That's
little
one
brown
reason why
heart.
it's been difficult to catch on. But I don't feel that making it easier to learn is necessarily a good thing. Isn't one of the joys of playing chess to continually learn and progress through a complex set of rules?
Is it? I don't know, man. How do we get people interested in
I
it?
think the key will be to make something that easily catches the attention of people who haven't played much chess before.
We can just say Lady Ningguang
I'm planning to make a
likes
new
this.
set with the board and pieces based on the battle for Liyue.
Or that.
One side will play the Guardians of Liyue Harbor. The other side will play the Fatui and Osio.
Can I play the Fatui, please? I mean, sounds fun. I'd play that.
No problem.
But
I will
not
let
if
you
I
try
have
it
to
out
be
as
child.
soon as I
want
finish the
to be
prototype.
Senora.
I want to make each of the chess pieces of
'Cause then I
Leo
can hang
Millennial
out
as
with her.
true to life as possible.
Oh.
And no Guardians of Leo chess set would be complete without you.
You're going
would
to
it?
make a chess piece based on me?
I am indeed.
Oh, she's so cute.
Many of them, in fact.
Okay.
My thinking was that only people who pre-order the chess set at full price will be eligible to receive the limited edition Traveler chess piece. It seems
I'm
only
a
fitting
special
for someone of
edition.
your status.
So I'm part of the marketing plan, true?
Naturally, since you are the face of that historic event.
We're like always the marketing
I intend to
plan.
make chess pieces for everyone who was involved that day, including myself.
Aw.
Everyone who owns this chess set will preserve this moment in history in a vivid and compelling form.
Sounds great. Also sounds low-key insane, but...
Then it's decided. Come with me. To make this chess piece, I need to take some measurements.
She wants to measure me. Do we get to go in her house? No, we're going somewhere to have the piece made, apparently. I want to go into her room, please. I feel like we probably won't be allowed, but I'm so nosy. Like, I'm so nosy. I just want to see. This is like when we were allowed to go into Albedo's office, finally. Like, I need to go upstairs everywhere, and I need to go into every room, and I need to look at everything and be involved. That's like literally what being the traveler is about, just being nosy at all times. You would think it's about finding our brother and saving the world. It's not. It's about being nosy. Hi, Yinger. Oh! Oh, is she measuring us? This is about to get a whole lot gayer. And it's already pretty gay.
Oh, Lady Ningguang. And the Traveler.
Hi, baby!
You already know each other?
We've met before. We would have made out if Lumine had picked up what Yinger was putting down.
Oh, I think it goes a little deeper than that. I don't teach my hard-earned skills to just anyone, you know.
Yeah.
There's a word for people like you, who are warm one minute and cold the next.
Ooh.
Fickle.
Okay, but that's like my
You seem to be in a good mood today.
As ever. There's nothing special about today, but seeing you two has definitely perked me up.
This is so fucking
All
gay.
jokes aside, how can I be of service today?
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about? I'd like you to take her measurements today.
Isn't she in the porcelain business? I mean, I'll let her measure me. That's
Whatever
literally
business
fine.
I'm in, I am first and foremost a woman of many talents. Don't you remember when I taught you how to make perfume? There was no porcelain involved in that.
Yeah, and you were really weird about it the whole time.
As
I
it
loved
happens,
it.
I'm a skilled tailor as well. What can I say? I'm in the prime of my youth, and I love all beautiful things. Is that so strange?
The strangest thing about you is that you're
is every
dating
bit as proficient as
Timaeus.
any of the top tailors in the land. I've availed myself of her services many times before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that the Traveler only thinks I'm good at one thing. I see how it is.
I'm sorry, baby.
In which case, you'll find all the tools you could need in the room. Please, help yourselves. I'll stay outside and mind my own porcelain
Ningguang
business,
has to measure
as
me
you
now.
quite rightly
Okay.
suggested.
Huh?
She's wing-womaning for
What
me.
are you expecting me to do here?
Measure me, baby.
Oh, I think the Traveler is the one you should be asking about that.
I wasn't suggesting anything.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Aw.
It's hard not to tease when you're both so well matched.
Okay, this is...
Come on then. Step inside, and I'll examine your body from tip to toe.
That woman is so out of pocket. I'm always like, I'm out of pocket, and then Yinger opens her goddamn mouth. Like,
If I hear any
hello,
strange new rumors
hello,
after
how's
this,
it going?
you will be my #1 suspect.
This isn't even a
Rumors
rumor at
about
this
the Traveler
point.
or the chess piece?
About how Ningguang is a big old lesbian, is what we're talking about.
Either. Both are confidential.
Don't worry. I know where the line is. I'd never take a joke too far.
I love this woman.
Secrets are only fun when they're kept secret.
Ooh. I hope you do know where the line is.
Just enough with the ambiguous phrasing, okay? You'll give
This
people
is
the
so
wrong
fun.
idea. Forget it. Let's just go.
No,
You're
let's get
always welcome
measured.
at Scent of Spring. Come again anytime.
Did we get measured? I'm so confused. I hope we did.
I slightly
That was
regret
so
bringing you here.
unhinged.
It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel too awkward.
No, Ningguang, I love when I'm
Now
being
that your
raised up
measurements
for
are
once.
taken, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
Like, Yinger is so amazing, because usually I'm like that about characters, and she's like that about Lumine, so... Feels good, man. Feels good. What do you sell? I kind of forgot. Sorry for climbing up here. I don't know why I'm standing up here. Do you not sell anything? I thought they sold something. If Paimon was playable, what element would she be? Huh. If Paimon was playable... Good question. Maybe, I mean, if Paimon was playable, maybe she'd be like Traveler and could just like switch between elements. Or she has like whatever celestial beings have, but the Google-fied
Hello, Lady
version.
Ningguang.
What element
can I
do
do
you
for you
think she
today?
would be?
That chess piece I told you about? We can start work now. I have the Traveler's measurements here.
Okay, let me just double check. Looks good. This has all the measurements we need.
Okay.
I'll pass them on to the craftsman shortly.
Why could she not measure
Good.
us?
And as agreed, please use top-grade materials only.
I don't
Of
understand how
course,
this is
we
her
are
day off.
professionals, and we
We're
will
literally
do
doing
everything we can
work.
to deliver the high standard you expect.
Oh well.
Although,
I think it's cute.
speaking to you as a friend, I have to tell you that the sale price you indicated won't even cover the cost of production.
Oh,
I don't mean just the material costs either. Waiting around for top quality materials drags out the production time and also reduces the total quantity we can produce.
That's okay. This one is not for profit.
it's not?
With every previous set, there's always been some degree of commercial or marketing considerations to bear in mind. But this one serves more of a commemorative purpose.
And also
To that
make
point,
people hype
as you
about
know, the prototype of the Jade Chamber chess piece has been in the works for a long time. But I
it.
haven't
Paimon
once
healer.
followed
That
up
would
on
be
the
so
progress.
cute. Paimon should be a healer, but I think she should also have like really cool food-related ability. Maybe she just like randomly drops food, not like the same way Escoffier does, but something.
Yes, and just like your piece, the Jade Chamber piece will be scaled for the game.
Yeah, that is a huge undertaking.
Yes, it's a challenging
She
project.
would be the food.
But
Every
also,
time she
not
dies,
for
she
profit
drops
is
you
really not
like a
something
sweet
I ever
madame.
expected from Lady Ningguang.
But it's
How
called
do I
like
put it?
sweet
It just
Paimon
seems
or something.
out of character.
In business, everything comes down to profits versus losses. You have to keep a cool head and make rational judgments. In other words, you must be shrewd. But shrewdness is easily perceived as cynicism in the eyes of others. People come to think of you as someone who cares only about money and not people.
Aw,
Hardly the worst
sweetheart.
thing in the world, of course.
Thanks for the follow.
But it has caused obstacles for me in the past.
Oh yeah, cool. Are we getting like a childhood
Well,
wardrobe?
for example, I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. We were both offering the exact same terms. It was simply because they didn't like me very much.
Who doesn't like you,
Another
baby?
case is where I offered distinctly more competitive terms in an investment, and this ended up arousing their suspicion.
Aw.
That Ningguang, they thought. She must be up to something. We can't let her get away with it.
Meanwhile, I would sell my
see.
soul to her.
But these problems disappeared all but completely after the battle against Osile. Why? Because the whole of Leo witnessed me destroying my Jade Chamber.
And then you made a new one,
At
girl.
least, that's the most reasonable explanation I can think of.
Oh, I get it. You're saying that back when you sacrificed the Jade Chamber, you gained everyone's respect in return. You're not seeking to make a profit from these chess pieces because what you're commemorating is your personal contribution to Liyue Harbor.
That's so cute.
It was the deal of the century. And as long as you keep capitalizing on it, business will be plain sailing for you in the future.
You made it sound like a lot
Yes.
worse.
Exactly. Very to the point.
She just likes that people
Truly
think she's
a
nice.
brilliant strategy, Lady Ningguang. You really are a business mastermind. Now I understand why this set needs to be so perfect and why it's okay that it doesn't turn a profit.
It will be a lot of work, and I'm most grateful to you. Make sure the Traveler's piece is exactly how she wants it.
Aww.
We can't go letting her down.
I want the piece to
Don't
be
you
exactly
worry.
how
We'll
Ningguang
put our
wants
all
it.
into it.
Well, that's that then. Let's head back to the Jade Chamber. There's something I want to discuss
What's
with
with
you.
your little broken heart? No, don't be sad, baby. Hey. There's not the Fate Chamber. We'll jump down, because that's still the closest. Oh, it is! Okay. Ah. Not me ready to jump down, because I thought she was downstairs somewhere. I haven't done a height check on you yet. You're a lot shorter than I thought you would be. Pretty.
I have a question for you, and I'd like to hear your honest opinion.
Yes,
And
everyone
I, in turn,
knows
will
you're
tell
in
you
love
how
with
I really
Beidou.
think.
Oh, okay,
When we
maybe
were at
different
Mingxing
question.
Jewelry,
Don't
I
jump,
admitted that my
okay.
decision to sacrifice the Jade Chamber was a calculated one. I had already considered what I stood to lose and
But what
to
if she were
gain.
downstairs? Would I be
When
allowed
you
to
heard
jump
that,
then?
Did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all?
No, you stepped ahead. Why would I be disappointed? I love you so much. That you love money just makes you, like, funnier.
Thank you. Yes. You see things the way they are, however they may appear on the surface. I was lying to Xingxi. My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought through as I made it out to be. I just thought we should do what needed to be done, and this was a decision that only I could make.
Girl really dropped her house on a
Afterwards,
monster and then
I
was like,
consoled myself by
maybe I'm a
reasoning that
bad
all my
person.
wealth comes from Leo Harbor. So, to lose Leo Harbor is to lose everything. In that sense, giving up the Jade Chamber would be a profitable investment in the long term. But it just didn't work. I was grief-stricken. Like a huge part of my heart was suddenly missing.
how beautiful
Because I
the
had
night
just
sky
severed
behind
ties with a lifelong companion.
you.
I stared out at the sea for goodness knows how long. I just couldn't let it go. I just couldn't.
My poor darling.
There was no way I could console myself. So why bother trying?
Do you want me to call Beidou?
But as time went by, I received so many thank you gifts and letters from people. Everyone was describing how they now saw me in a new light, how I'd become an inspiration to them. I gave up the Jade Chamber without a moment's hesitation, and I did it for the sake of Leo Harbor. And now, people are inspired to follow my example, to tackle their life challenges with the same unswerving determination.
Aww.
All of this was so encouraging to hear. It made me feel that my dear old companion's sacrifice was not in vain.
So what do you like? Because she wants to be like perceived as like cool.
Because to most people, the idea that Lady Ningguang is someone who battles with grief and struggles to let go of the past is probably the furthest thing from the truth that they could imagine. This is one aspect of the truth that I can share only with you. The fact that
Only with me?
I can't always be as strong as everyone thinks I am.
That's why you're a 4-star, not a 5-star. You've done so well.
Thank you for your comforting
Sorry about
words.
saying that thing. You are a 5-star to me.
It feels good even just to be able to talk about it. I'm sorry that you have to see me in this state. But look where I am now, standing on the deck of the Jade Chamber once more, taking in the view. It must be fate's reward to me.
Aw,
And
also
if I end
'cause
up
you're
having to
really
do it all over
rich.
again in the future, I will not hesitate to make the same decision again.
Yay! Oh, that's so pretty! Look at that picture! Oh my god! The clouds are now at last clear. Gazing ahead, she will surely make the right decisions. That is so beautiful. I don't know why I didn't just click review invitation. That was really dumb. What is that? Oh, that's food. Okay. Oh, okay. Time off splits in multiples. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't see where the splits would be in that. Huh. Okay, so this time we'll go like... Oh, we can go check on your secretaries. Because that was where that converged. Ajdaha. They're not... Oh my god, are they going to make me go through the whole convo? Was I
Lady
supposed to...
Ningguang.
Okay. Let's go check on
Good.
them.
Then let's do that. There are some slippery characters among the bidders, you see. So, even though my secretaries are very capable and experienced, I still can't help worrying for them a little.
Aww.
Come on. The auction is being held at Eugene Terrace.
Okay. This is so cute. Hangout events are the best. Hydrate, yes, good call. Everyone else also hydrate. Thank you.
The show begins!
Madam Pink's not here. I mean, we are in a Hangout event, so probably why. Yingfen, Bingja. Is that you? Or are you just an NPC who looks the same? Hey, Flat, how's it going?
Lady Ningguang, what brings you here?
We wanted to check
I couldn't help
if
but
you're
feel a
feeling
little
okay.
concerned. So I just came to see how everything
That
is going.
fit is so fire.
We're about ready, and people are starting to arrive. I think we should be able to start on time.
Very good. I think I'll host the auction myself.
Huh? You want to do it yourself?
Yes, just in case anything untoward happens. I can take care of it myself.
Then we'll leave the auction itself to you. But we'll be sure to lend our full support behind the scenes.
Aww.
Have you attended an auction before?
I've watched one from the sidelines. My net worth isn't quite in that category. Lumina and her 7 Mora, honestly. Fresh out of the shower. Oh, that's the nicest feeling, honestly.
Well, would you like to participate this time?
Yes.
You don't have to bid, of course. Just experience the atmosphere.
Okay. Can I hold your hand if I get nervous?
All right then. Feel free to take a look around the venue before it kicks off.
I love her.
Check out the items up for bidding and see if there's anything you might be interested in.
But I don't have money. She's like, you don't have to participate, but feel free to look at stuff if you want it. Like, I don't have money, girl. There's nothing exceptional about it. Wow. Luminia's so judgmental. That's the same vases that are like in the Jade Chamber. Because I noticed because I tried to chop it into pieces earlier. Oh, that is so true. I have to like change my sheets. Maybe tomorrow or something. And I'm really looking forward to getting into fresh sheets. Lumine really said, well, I'm poor and this stuff sucks anyway. Good for her. What time is it? Oh, we're not waiting 10 hours. No, no, no. It did say 4, right? Hi, Jade Chamber. Just checking. Oops. Can I sit down here somewhere? Oh.
It's about time to start. Find yourself somewhere to sit and we'll kick things off.
I have a question. Why are the things we're selling all ugly and stupid and worthless? The Ningguang Hangout was the first you did? Aww, I love
Yes.
that.
What is it?
My first one was Kaya. Are these auction items? That makes a lot more sense. Are they
That's for
valuable?
you to make a considered judgment on.
I think they're worthless.
It's precisely what makes auctions so interesting, don't you think? Until the bids exceed the value of the item you're after, you can keep raising the price. If the bids go beyond what you can accept, then you let someone else take it.
Yeah, that's what an auction is,
Perhaps this
baby
does not
girl.
result in what you might call a fair price, but what it does do is identify the person who values the item the most.
Or has the most money and the least sense. But yeah, let's see how it goes.
Yes, you should look forward to it. The first lot is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting at 10,000 Mora. That's 10,000 Mora for the teacup.
Girl is like one step off from selling her bathwater. She's like, teacup from my personal collection. I drank out of that thing.
20,000.
Girl, you're down bad.
30,000.
50,000.
Boy! Wow, the bidding is fierce. 60,000? Girl, you don't have money! How much for the normal sized cup this tiny streamer is using? I mean, it is like immensely valuable to me personally. So you can start bidding at 60,000 more. We don't really know the conversion rate on that.
80,000! 80,000 over here!
Okay, freak.
I'll raise that to 100,000.
120.
He seems very determined.
He seems like a freak.
All right, 150,000. Anyone else want to keep going now?
150 once?
170?
420. True. Okay, these people are insane.
180 once? 180 twice? 180. Sold!
Girl literally said, yeah, my
It's
personal
mine now.
collection. I can kind of believe it went for that much, because people are also spending tens of millions to go to lunch with her.
Okay then. Moving straight on to the next lot. You seem to be getting quite into it. What a shame that you didn't manage to go home with anything.
Can I go home with you, baby girl?
Of course it did. That's because I didn't come here to sell my things. I'm sure you must find it quite odd that all these everyday items could fetch such a huge price at auction.
All of Leeway wants
Since
to
you're
fuck
curious,
you so bad it makes
why
them
not
look
go and talk to the
stupid,
buyers?
so-
I'm sure they'll give you the answers you're looking for.
I mean, I have my theory. They want to fuck you so bad it makes them look stupid, and they have more money than sense. But sure, I'll actually talk to them. Hello? Why are you such a simp? And how do you make enough money to be that much of a simp? Asking
Today
for a
wasn't
friend.
my day. Didn't manage to snag much. There were too many bidders, and they all seemed like experts to me. I guess I'll just have to wait for the next auction. Someday, I'll be the lucky one.
He stood up just to talk to me. That's actually quite polite.
I may have paid an arm and a leg for this, but in the end, I got the result I wanted.
Yeah, like that was like really overinflated.
Nothing of Ningguang's could ever be overinflated.
Her ego?
I'm far from
Actually,
the only
no,
buyer
I
who
take that
believes
back.
that
It was
owned by
a
Ningguang
joke.
is worth paying a premium for. So how much I make just depends on how many people are even bigger fans of Ningguang than I am.
Okay, so he is selling it to others. I think she just wants to put it in her bedroom. Which I respect more.
Huh? You want to know why I paid so much? Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Because the previous owner was Lady Ningguang. Sure, the item may look pretty ordinary, but that's probably just because I'm not a connoisseur, so I don't know how to appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Ningguang's next step is selling her
But
bath
I
water.
figured I'd buy it first, then go get it appraised by an expert. Then
Hello,
I'll be
welcome
rich.
in. Okay, she's a little dumb. She didn't clue into what's going on here. Can I talk to you? No. Aw. Hey Ningguang, everyone
Well,
wants your stuff.
Did you find the answer yet?
Everyone has faith in your judgment and aesthetics. No, everyone wants you so bad it makes them look stupid.
That's certainly part of it. But every bidder will have noticed that none of these items have a particularly high going rate on the market in and of themselves. Despite this, they were all willing to pay very dearly for them.
If not, then what else could it
I
be?
wonder,
What?
is faith in me really the only factor in their appraisal of the item's value?
They want to sell them as like gamer girl bath water.
You'll see shortly. The one who spent the most money will surely be the quickest to realize. If all I wanted to do was make some quick mora by exploiting their blind faith in me, I have a million more effective ways of achieving that than hosting an auction. Every participant in this auction was handpicked by me, based on certain intelligence.
I know she means like rumors and stuff passed her, intelligence gathering in that way.
Lady
but I feel like
Ningguang,
their intelligence is
something
zero,
doesn't
and
seem
that's
quite
why
right
they
with the
spent that
items from
money.
today's auction. As unlikely as this sounds, and please forgive me for even bringing it up, but I had to ask. You weren't selling counterfeits today, were you?
Exactamundo.
Counterfeits?
Oh.
Absolutely not. What motive would anyone have for making copies of things like these?
She's so pretty.
They are simply ordinary items, and there was no coercion or enticement during the auction. Every bid was voluntary.
Because we trusted you. Everyone knows that you love Mora, but we also know that you made your fortune through honest means, as opposed to scamming people.
Oh, did he just call her a scammer? Let's
You
kill
seem
him.
to have entered into dangerous linguistic territory there. You should know that unless you have evidence to support your outlandish claims, I am legally entitled to sue you for slander.
And kill you with hammers.
Of course, if you have any genuine grievances about the auction, the lots, or the process, please enlighten me as to where exactly I went wrong.
You... Fine. Yes, technically it was all legitimate. Guess all I can do is take the loss.
And sell to bigger
But if word
fans.
gets out about today's auction, people are gonna start seeing you as a con artist.
Wow.
No one would
rude.
dare do business with you after that.
Everyone would want to
I
do
guess
business
what I'm
with
saying
her.
is this really in your best interest?
Do you want me to kill that guy
Let
for
me
you?
answer that
Because I
with
would
a
totally
question.
kill that guy for you.
You claim that you were willing to pay a high price because you trusted me. But is that really the full story?
What do you mean? What else could it be?
Con
Oh,
artist.
I
Not
don't
you.
know.
Him.
Perhaps it could be something to do with a lost item from the original Jade Chamber collection that has quietly made its way into your hands.
He has her stuff. Kill him.
When the Jade Chamber fell, countless valuable items from my collection plunged into the sea. I organized a salvage operation, but still there were many items unaccounted for.
Poor thing.
A considerable number of these made their way back into Liyue Harbor through means unbeknownst to me, and passed through several pairs of hands before finally ending up in yours, and those of your fellow bidders today.
Wait, you mean...
Yes. Everyone attending the auction today is in possession of lost property belonging to me. Or,
I
to
just
put it
hope it's
another
not her
way,
underwear.
they were all people who have had a taste of something that was mine and convinced themselves that I am someone to be taken advantage of.
Do you want me to kill those guys for you? No wonder they had such
So I
one
ask
face.
you again, your high bidding price, was it motivated by trust, or was it greed?
I still
The
like my
sole
things
reason I held
series.
this auction is to reclaim my treasured possessions. If you are willing to return what is mine, I will refund all the money you spent in the auction today.
All right, fine. I guess I'll return it.
It better not be
You drive a
underwear.
hard bargain, like everyone says. I'll go and get it right now. Please just wait here.
Despite his bad attitude, he cooperated in the end. Good for him.
It all makes sense now. Does it? Like, if she knew they had that stuff, like...
The issue was that all items of mine that have been fished out of the sea have changed hands numerous times already. Determining who has legal ownership would be an extremely long-winded process,
Oh,
with each
okay.
item being assessed on a case-by-case basis. Even Yenfei says she'd have a difficult time defending my claims.
I would just be...
I could have
fucking
bought them
people
back,
for you.
but it's not in my nature to pay twice for the same thing. Least of all, when they'd be looking to make a handsome profit from my misfortune.
Poor thing.
After making some inquiries, I found them to be most uncooperative. So I had to resort to this auction to finally put a stop to all this nonsense.
It suits your modus operandi. I hope I never end up on the wrong side of you. No, it suits your modus operandi.
I just wanted my things back. Hardly an unusual sentiment.
Hardly.
At most, a little childish perhaps.
Aww.
Which is another reason why I didn't tell anybody about my plan.
She's so sweet.
What do you think it was about the Jade Chamber that defeated Osile?
The size?
Well, I think it was a combination of the weight and the energy it contains. Its great weight meant that it hit Osile with incredible force, while the energy within triggered that spectacular explosion.
What if we just threw
Every
little
piece
stones
of the
at
Jade
him?
Chamber, from the stone walls and wooden beams down to the smallest ornament, contributed to its total weight. But in the end, they became objects of merchants' greed.
Poor thing.
It's hard not to get a little irked thinking about it.
That's not childish. It so isn't childish. I hope you can get all your things back, yeah.
Thank you for understanding.
Of course, baby.
Now I've got one of my items back. Let me show you what makes it so special.
Weren't there 3 people
The
here?
secrets of history shine through in the relics that survive. And this one now has the story of another age to tell.
Oh, look at Lumine's little face. This is so sweet. None of the items that were offered up during the decisive battle shall be lost, no matter how small. Look at her face. She's like, ah, my little cup, and she's like, my beautiful princess. Lumine, that was like a really bad moment to make that sound at me. This is so beautiful. This is crazy that the day off is the one with like multiple further diverging storylines. I cannot tell at what point we were diverging here. Interesting. I'll have a quick bio break before we continue. Do you want to look at the beautiful picture some more? There you go. I'll be right back. See you in like a minute or so. And I am back. Okay. Very confusing to me that like the... I don't know what... Like where's the divergence here? What for... Like here I knew that we had to do like the worst... Not the worst schedule, but like the other schedule. And then on the other one, going to check on them, that made sense. But where are we... Where are we changing paths over here? Very confusing. Hello back. We're always with the Sino jokes. Why are we always with the Sino jokes? Oh my god, I heard a good Sino joke and then I forgot it. I heard a joke and I was like, I have to tell you guys on stream because it was such a Sino joke, but now I forgot. No! Now I only remember that I forgot. Oh, that's annoying. It was really funny. Except it wasn't, because it was like one of those bad Sino jokes. But like, you know what I mean. You know? Like, instead of making you laugh, they make you go... Yeah, it was one of those. Wake up, Ningguang. Why are they saying this every time? We know she's not asleep. Ooh. What's the thing at the supermarket though? Now I'm intrigued. You would think there would be treasure on the Jade Chamber. You would think after just going, ooh, I want to help return her property to her, I wouldn't try to steal from Ningguang, actually. Oh, okay. On Insta? I'll check later. Oh, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Hello, Raiders. How was your stream? What did you get up to? Welcome in. I hope you had a good stream. What did you get up to? I should introduce myself. Hi, I'm Lou. I'm a variety streamer, but I play a lot of Genshin. And I also play Sims a lot, and at the moment our Friday game is Hollow Knight, because we like to do like a story-based game on Fridays. So do not yawn at me, Lumine! Lumine, you have lost standing privileges. Farina, take over. Yeah. Person who rated you is a massive loser, and she's... Well, I am a massive loser. That's why we're losing with you, Lou. So... We're not winning with Lou, so loser's very welcome. Nathan exploration, nice. Yes, it is, Senora. It is. She was my Halloween costume last year. I made it myself. It's not very good, but I am proud of it, because I'm trying to learn like a bunch of new stuff. And yeah. That is me in a really cheap blonde wig, but I'm having fun with stuff. Thank you. Hollow Knight is so good. I'm really bad at it, but it's so much fun. I have like so many play hours and I still don't understand what's going on, honestly. But I'm enjoying it, which is the main thing, I'd say. Yeah, I did that exploration for the Primo specifically because I'm supposed to be saving up for Skirk. I'm not doing a good job. I pulled for Escofia and Navia. I got them both. I got them both.
I'd be happy to
and I got
teach
like
you.
4 ethos. But my Skirk fund was fully depleted, but we're rebuilding. So thank you! I thank you. I do love Senora. Like, I'm a Senora stan first and a person second. Having fun is the most important. That is me with Genshin also.
Boring.
That is also
Isn't there
me with...
anything else more interesting to do?
She just wants to talk to Ningguang so bad. But yeah, I will use them, but I always like do like a Wishing Wednesday. And then we always like, once we run out of the good fates, we use the other ones. And then go like, oh my god, we got Star Glitter, now we can do another wish. Like, I always pretend I forget about them, but yeah. Honestly, Senora Cryo Archon would have gone hard as fuck. And a part of me, this is like a joke conspiracy theory I have. A part of me is like, well, what if she just is? This would be the funniest thing in the world she could do. She's literally like the Cryo Archon. And instead of like letting people know, she just does undercover boss as a Fatui Harbinger. This would be the funniest shit she possibly could do. And I think she kind of lives for drama in a way. Like, I love that about her. Like, most of the decisions we see her make aren't that well thought through. It's basically like, you know, why would you agree to a duel before the throne? I don't know. But yeah, she's like pulling an undercover boss. Like, we're gonna get to Snezhnaya and we're going to be like, the Tsaritsa! And she's gonna be like, bitch. I don't know. I think I would like that. She absolutely passes the vibe check. Like, that is my theory. She was pulling like a little undercover boss bullshit. But yeah, right now we're supposed to be talking to Ningguang. Cause I was like, you know what, I never do hangout events. I finished one hangout event, which is Kaya's, cause I love him. And I've started Thomas, but then we got distracted. But now we're doing this one. We already reached 3 endings. Do you guys do the hangouts? Because I feel like hangouts are like the most neglected part. You think they're stupid? I think they're really funny. I think they're cute. Obviously not cute enough to actually do most of them. Honestly, I think like within 500 years, you know, like Rostam, that's cute and all, but it has been 500 years. She could have stayed alive and been with Arlenor, because like Arlenora is my one true well, no, I'm a multi-shipper. I ship fucking everything. It's insane. But Arlenora has a very special place in my heart. If you don't get primos, you don't do them. Yeah, I'm getting 60 primos out of 5 endings, so it's not a lot. But I think they're really cute. Like, I'm really enjoying that. Furina is my everything. I love Shanhei too, but Furina, I love her so much. I know that a lot of people have the same thing as me, but she's the character I did the biggest 180 on. I walked into Fontaine and was like, what? What is wrong with her? And I walked out of Fontaine crying, screaming, throwing up, laying my life down for her. And then I threw Lumine off a building because she was too mean to Furina. I did not like that she was not nicer to Furina in the end. So after Archon Quest Fontaine, we went and threw Lumine off a building. As punishment. Furina's the reason you got the game. Oh, I love that. Charlotte was your first main. I'm still a Lumine main, and I also run her as a Nemo Traveler. I'm running her as a Nemo until I get to run her as Cryo. Like, I love Lumine, and that's why it's actually insane that I threw her off a building for Farina. That shows you how much I love Farina. Anytime anyone says cutie, I'm like, you know what? Lisa coded.
Yes, I'm already awake.
We know, because this is the third time
I'll be
we're
out in a
waking you
moment.
up.
I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well?
They're supposed to be blueberries, because I 1 can't draw, and 2 like blueberries, and 3 could make the pun blueberries, because I'm blue. But they're supposed to be blueberries. I now have started to draw on my tablet. Actually, let me just self-plug. I have two whole drawings on my new Instagram. I'm going to drop it in chat. Yes, they're both Senora. So if you're on Instagram and want to follow me on Instagram, please do. I don't have an alert or a command set for that yet because I forgot. But once I get better at drawing, I'm gonna fix my channel points and my emotes and everything. Give Isa divine punishment. I mean, why not, you know? That's the optimal outcome for me, because if she kills him, that means he lost the duel before the throne and my wife is still alive. Even though I do think she is still alive or going to be resurrected. Or through time travel shenanigans, we're going to get Crimson Witch of Flames. I don't know. Oh yes, do get dinner. If you want to tell me what you're having for dinner, please do, because I'm so nosy about what people eat all of the time. But yes, we have to... I'm gonna say the same as usual this time.
That's good. I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable.
Because now I get all of her reactions.
What's item 1 on today's schedule?
Oh, we can just like skip this. Oh no, we can't.
I imagine...
Okay, let's see where the crossroads is. Okay, so there is a difference between you don't have time for and you don't have the opportunity. Interesting. Is that a bot? Because I did respond to the hey. This feels botty. Person, if you're not a bot, say something non-botty. Steak tartare. Ooh, that does sound fancy actually. Is it easy to make? Really? Oh, I don't think I've ever made steak tartare. Well, sounds fancy to me.
Something I never have the opportunity to do.
Me? Who said that?
Interesting. Before I decide, I'd like to know, what gave you this idea? Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities.
But being a member of the Xixing is a limitation. Mora can also be a limitation. That makes no sense. I'm saying the first one.
Yes, you're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you.
Aww.
You see things the way they are, rather than how they appear. I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you?
The day is yours, baby girl.
Thank you. All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture what life was like before I joined the
Are we going to hang out with Beidou? Probably not.
I was born into a humble family, and all the wealth you see now began with
I don't have her in my party either. You know how to fish? I also know how to fish, actually. So, but why do we have to eat fish? I hope we don't have to eat the fish, because I don't like fish. My character build... Thank you! My character builds make no fucking sense. Oh, in real life I don't know how to fish either. I just was like talking like from Lumine's perspective.
I had to.
I love the
I
animals.
wasn't born
fish,
with a silver spoon in my mouth.
but I don't like eating
Fishing
the fish.
isn't the half of it. You'd be amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked in my time. A lot of the old folks like
Is
to
it
brag
great
about how
uncle?
I used to be their errand runner back
Like
in the
my
day.
mom's uncle. used to always fish when we were little, when we were visiting, and then the fish like were like the full fish before they got like cooked and stuff. And then I was like, I don't want to eat that because it has a face. Which, like, I understood that all meat was like animals, but I don't know. That was just like, I didn't like that. But I like when I like going to like the aquarium and stuff. Your all-time favorite animals? I thought that is a good all-time favorite animal. Mine are cats, I'd say. I love cats a lot. It's hard to imagine, but it makes sense. I mean, earlier she told us. Oh, okay, this is a different timeline, duh. I was gonna say earlier she told us that she didn't have a good childhood education, so we knew she wasn't rich. But that's a different timeline, duh. Hard to imagine, but makes sense.
They were tough times, but I had a clear goal and plenty of motivation.
She's so
If I didn't
cool.
make any money in the morning, I'd have no food for lunch.
I
guess that's why I came
play
to be so obsessed with Mora. I want to relive
a
that
lot of
time for my
Sims.
life. Feel some of that drive
We
again.
do simming Sundays.
Take a trip down memory lane.
And
So how about
on
it?
Fridays
Will
I
you join
play
me?
like story games. So at the moment it's Hollow Knight. Before that it was Baldur's Gate, but my PC is quite old, so it struggled with that. So we'll finish that someone else. So it depends. I also sometimes play Bloons, and sometimes we do like play together games like Words on Stream and Water Music and stuff. Not what I was expecting, but it sounds like a lot of fun. Sure.
Great. Then let me lay down the ground rules.
I love her so
We're
much.
not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and
Can
we
she-
have no starting capital.
Can she turn into
The goal is to see how much more
a
we can
different
make under these
outfit?
conditions.
Put on a different outfit again. Let's start at the bottom of the ladder. The goal is to see how much more. She's so insane for this. I mean, Flat, you can also win the lottery and donate the money for Baldur's Gate. But no, I'm hopefully getting a new computer somewhen this year, but yeah. You should put Ningguang. Who's currently on your team? Do you have a team that makes sense, or are you like me and you're like, these characters are friends and they're hanging out together? Ugh, I hope your job calms down so you can play more games again. Sometimes it's like that. That was me and reading. While I was working at a bookstore, the last year I was working at a bookstore, I was not reading books in my free time anymore. I was like, reading hard. Okay, so here's like probably where it switches. So this round we're going to start at the bottom of the ladder, and the next round we're going to Northland Bank.
Okay. But working as a day laborer could be quite
Thank you for the
dull.
huggies.
Why don't we go down to the docks? They periodically throw
Shania,
out a lot
Raiden,
of
Charlotte,
unclaimed
and
or
Lynette.
abandoned goods. We might find something that we can exchange for Mora.
Nice. Honestly, they should be friends. I feel like Lynette and Shanyun would actually really vibe together. Yes, Ningguang Hangout. Not the most dignified way to make money. Lumine, you literally do commissions every day because you're poor as fuck. But sure, let's go look for unclaimed or abandoned goods. I feel like she wants to just find her own stuff from the Jade Chamber again. I don't know, that's my theory.
What does it matter? Don't worry about it. It's all part of the fun.
I
Come
think
on,
we're just
let's
trying
go
to
down
find
to the docks.
We're so trying to find her stuff. I feel like she's definitely lying. Most money goes for Paimon's food. Yeah, fair enough. That girl can eat. Oh, I also don't have a schedule. I'm so impressed with people who have schedules. I have stream days, and even that I don't always abide by. Like, having a full-time job is crazy, because it's like, what if I did the things that I enjoy? Oh wait, I can't. Because...
Hey there.
Hi, baby! She measured me earlier, so I could become a chess piece. It was really weird. I liked it. I'm glad you're having a nice time vibing along. Where are we going? Oh, we're going... Oh, I walked right past that dude. Sorry, mate. Now I feel rude. Like I just walked
Lady
right
Ningguang,
past him. Thanks
to
for
what
the
do I owe the
follow.
honor? Are you here to inspect the goods in the warehouse? You may have to wait a moment.
Honestly, I feel like that's the
must have
best
not
way
gotten
to
the
do
message.
it.
Sorry, I won't be long. I'll grab all the paperwork right away.
Calm down. No need to panic. That's not why we're here.
I love her so much.
Oh, you're just looking for me? I haven't done anything. Have I? I mean, I don't think so.
Yeah, we want to know about unclaimed and abandoned goods because we want to sell them for profit, even though my girl here is like a multi-billionaire.
All right, the periodic clearances. Yeah, I've been handling those strictly
I'm from
per the
Germany.
protocol. I make sure I post all the necessary notices and notify every individual that I'm required to. It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit of hard work, I've managed to reduce the amount of goods we need to clear out.
This dude is writing lost and found notices, which makes a lot more sense than Novelette writing them. Colorado, okay. I know nothing about Colorado. US states mean nothing to me. I'm like, oh, I know what Texas is. Like, I'm really sorry, but I literally know nothing about states. Luna, absolutely no need to respond to personal questions if you don't want to, by the way. If you're uncomfy, let me know, then we'll make like a rule about not doing that.
It's hard to say. It really depends. Everyone has their own reasons. But as far as the warehouse is concerned, they all fall into these categories: unclaimed goods, damaged goods, or unpaid storage fees.
Unpaid
As for the
storage
damaged
fees.
ones, I guarantee you it's nothing to do with how they're stored. It's because some things go bad more easily than others. If it
We're
sits there in the
taking
warehouse
stuff
for
from
too long,
people
it goes without saying that it could start to
for
affect the other
unpaid
goods.
storage fees?
But that aside, even the smell is just unbearable.
So throw it out.
So, have you cleared out any of these goods recently?
I still feel
I'm
like we're
afraid we
actually
just finished
secretly
clearing
looking
out all the
for
big
her
ones.
stuff.
But don't worry, Lady Ningguang. If you're here for an inspection, then I'm here to make it happen. Hang tight. I'll grab some of the smaller items for you right away.
Everyone loves Ningguang
Hold
so
on.
much. And off he goes.
I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
He was reporting on his work. Yeah, I can't really blame him.
Lady Ningguang, I had a quick run through the list and cleared out some more items. Please, inspect them at your leisure.
I can't wait
Let
to
me
go to the
see here.
Northland Bank later.
Soggy food,
Ew.
an odd shoe, a broken mirror, a small wooden toy.
Yeah, I have like a full-time job. They're in terrible shape. No wonder no one wants them. Me about child. Who said that? Not a whole
It's
lot
a
of
shame
views.
we missed the last clearance. We're down to the slim pickings now. Some of these are true junk, but there are a few items of value here. Take this wooden toy, for example. The wood is good quality. If you took it apart, there's quite a number of useful everyday objects that you could turn it into, with a little work.
Please remember nothing that borders on age talk, because we don't do that.
Huh? You want it? Well, sure. Take whatever you want. It's all getting thrown away anyway.
Great. This is going
Like,
well.
don't say what school grade you're in and stuff like that. Do not tell people on the internet stuff like that.
Yes. And once we're done, we will find a merchant to give us an appraisal of their value.
I have no idea what's going on here.
This
and I'm
poor
not about to
guy.
ask either.
Imagine your boss rolls up with like crazy stuff and you're just kind of like, I guess this is happening now. I don't know, man. Why am I walking? Yeah, there is a closer teleport. There is always a closer teleport waypoint. Don't know how to add channel points, so you'll do them later. Yeah, I forgot where that is, honestly. It's somewhere in your settings where you can like give them a different name and put in a image for them. Oh.
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
We have to go down here. Hi, Borlai. We want to sell rotten fruit
Lady
to you,
Ningguang,
apparently.
welcome to my humble store. What can I get for you?
Actually,
Yeah,
today's
just
a
like
little
take
different.
your time with things.
I'm not here to buy anything.
I want to sell
I
rotten
wanted to
fruit
ask if you
and
could
a
take a
single
look at some
shoe to
goods
you,
for me.
apparently.
Just take a look. What for?
Estimate their value. They're not valuable.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
Let me
hydrate.
take a look
Smart.
then.
I have my water bottle. Ooh, I think the wings look so
I
good on
mean,
her.
I can take them. I have a few regular customers I can talk to. They should be able to salvage the raw materials.
Oh yeah,
It
exactly. Good
shouldn't
luck
take
on the
long at all.
exams.
But,
What's wrong?
Yeah, we
If
literally
it's
just
too
like,
much trouble,
here's broken
please.
things.
There's no need to force it.
no, it's nothing like that. Well, anyway,
For
let's
sure,
talk
huh?
prices.
The rotten food? Or the
So
wings?
all
Probably the
of
wings.
these together.
Two more.
I'll give you 150,000 mora. How does that sound?
Yeah, he's giving us the Ningguang prize. Oh yeah, my cup's unfortunately empty, but I'll still show it. This is my super normal, regular sized cup that I drink from.
Oh.
Hey,
well,
meow.
No worries. The price is negotiable, of course, so we can discuss it further. If that figure's not what you had in mind, I can, bump it up a little.
And this guy is
It'll
like
be
a
fine.
cheapskate.
I'm sure we can reach an agreement here.
Finish training,
what
nice
are your
one.
thoughts?
Yeah, it's like way too much, take it. He's giving us so much money for rotten fruit just because
Yes.
you're Lady Ningguang.
At most, these items are only worth a couple of thousand mora.
They're worth like $3.
Huh?
This is Ningguang's Hangout
Wait a
event.
minute. So you're really here just to sell a few things? And specifically, these things?
What did he think was
I thought
happening?
that was all code for some kind of inspection or something.
Oh my god, he was trying to bribe us. That's insane. So we were misunderstood
It
again.
appears so. We can't go on like this. Let's try something else. As long as we're in Liyue Harbor, this kind of misunderstanding is inevitable.
Let's
If
go
I
to
wasn't
Mondstadt!
Ningguang, Go Sonar probably wouldn't have handed all of these over to us.
Can we go Mondstadt?
And you likely wouldn't be willing to buy them
Please,
either.
please, please, I want to show you to Lisa.
To be completely honest,
I mean, introduce you
you're
to
not
Lisa.
wrong.
This goes against the rules we
You just
set
finished
for
one
ourselves
Hangout.
at the start.
I've also only finished one. The one I did was Kaya, and I started Thomas. Which one have you finished? I still have Emily's and Siegewin's story quest also. Yes, let's leave a hub and live an adventurous life. Can we go to Mondstadt?
Are there any other ways for adventurers to make mora besides their remuneration from the guild?
Treasure hunting? Yes, please.
Great. I don't mind. Let's give it a try. Lead the way.
I would like
You two have a good one.
going to Mondstadt more. Honestly, people always say that. I personally think it's a really bad idea because people are like, oh, make your hobby work for you. With like Lumine, Ether, and Daneslav. Because like, once your hobby is your job, what's your hobby, you know? Like, I no longer read books. I read like 6 books a year. I used to read more than... I used to read more books in a month than I now read in a year. Because I was like, I love books so much, I'm gonna start working in a bookstore. That backfired, girly pop. Oh god. We went up very high.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Okay, we went up very... Oh, I get to be... Oh, I mean, I have her. I just need to check real quick how baby my Ningguang is compared to her. Because I don't think I've done anything with mine. Yeah, she's level 50. She doesn't even have artifacts yet. I just kind of like wanted the fate, so I ascended her. Poor little baby.
Let my name echo in song. Strike a pose.
Hey! I wanted that chest.
It feels like it's been a long time since I've gotten so physical.
You want to get physical,
The feeling
baby?
of
'Cause
creating
we
your
can
wealth
get
with your
physical.
own 2 hands is just as exhilarating as ever. Yes, I'd say so. Everything starts out small. You focus
But do
on
I get
quantity
that
at the
chest?
outset and gradually shift
Honestly,
to focusing on quality as your wealth builds.
5-7 is gonna
And
go
let's not
crazy.
forget, we started with no initial capital. It's reasonable to expect building something from nothing to be highly demanding. In any case, the sight of Mora has always had a way of improving my mood, no matter what the sum is. I intend to. I'm not ready to stop yet.
I love her so
This
much.
time, let's try something a little more challenging.
Okay, but do I get that chest we were standing by? It's gone! It's gone! I mean, I guess the Mora bag was supposed to be in it? The feeling you had when weighing it was one of immense disappointment. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm assuming that was in there. Yes, happy Pride! That's why we're being gay-ass bitches running after... I mean, she counts too. I was gonna say running after all of the sexy ladies, but yeah. Okay, if this is like a pitch, I am super not interested in buying any overlays or anything like that. I have literally just started drawing on my tablet myself. Meow, are you on Instagram? Can I show you my stupid new Instagram? It has 2 drawings on it. And they're both Signora. You were not here earlier when I was being pushy about showing it to people. I'll drop it in chat again. The first thing I posted is Happy Pride for Arla and Signora. Honestly, probably Arlecchino Signora, and my second favorite Genshin ship is Lumine Xiao. You're not? Can you go look at it anyway? I think, like, Instagram shouldn't be weird. I think on Instagram you can just look anyway. Because TikTok, I don't have TikTok, and sometimes my friends try to send me TikToks and I can't even open them. Because it's just like, download the app, and I'm like, I would prefer not to. I just said, like, if you're wanting to pitch, that would be on... I want that chest.
Don't waste my time.
Don't waste my time. That is such a cutesy little voice line.
Flash! Impossible!
The girls want to play.
No escape!
She looks so good. Did I actually get to open this one?
Another satisfying haul. Ah, what a
I'm so
feeling.
confused. Thank you! Yeah, with TikTok it's like insane. It's always like, download this app right now, and I'm like, I don't want to. Thank you. I was like motivated to try to draw something specifically for Genshin. Art can be your job and acting too. Honestly, yeah, just...
That's very kind of you.
If you
But
start
I know I'm no
noticing you're
match for a
burning
professional
out
adventurer
on a
like
hobby
yourself.
because of your job,
For me,
make
a
sure to
battle is
switch
just
jobs
a form
in
of
time.
exercise. A way to keep fit and
Because
use up
I'm
any
still low-key
surplus
sad
energy.
about no longer reading as much as I used to. Have you scratched the itch yet? Okay. What is your guys' favorite Genshin ship, by the way? You can use TikTok to in a browser without using the app. Maybe on a PC? I don't know, it never worked for me on my phone. Like, if I go into my browser on my phone and try to play a TikTok, it just keeps going like, no, you can't play it. You're having art burnout for now, so... on a PC? Okay, maybe that's a good workaround.
Oh no,
Okay.
not yet. There's more Mora to be made. Hey, look!
Fremilot and
What's that hole in the ground?
Caves. Those are good. Those are good. Honestly, Fremi Charlotte is really cute. I just like Fremine so much. You can see just a little of the pics. Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. So if we catch it, there's Mora for the taking?
Yeah. It's almost as fond of Mora as you are.
Oh, how quaint. That was your Beto impression, was it?
I
Well,
love when she mentions
I'm afraid
her.
I'm having far too much fun to
We
stop
have
what I'm
two
doing and start
Beto
bickering with
mentions
you,
already
Captain.
in this hangout.
Come
They're
on,
such lesbians.
let's go get this weasel thief.
I still don't think it's fair that they put that chest there. I think he's mostly just like hiding being wildly traumatized, honestly. That poor sweet thing. Fremine is one of the characters I really want to draw too. Out of all of the children of the House
There
of the
it is!
Hearth,
After it!
he is 100% Signora's favorite. And my favorite. What a coincidence.
Goodness, this reminds me of fishing. Not an easy catch.
You
But
can't
we
open
didn't let it
pics on
slip
Insta
away,
without...
and the haul is now
Oh,
ours.
that's so dumb.
That's what counts.
Honestly, good for you. Everyone should write all of the fanfiction they want. And I think Meow was talking to me. You should draw Farina. I love Farina. Also the others, but Farina the most.
Let's see. A little over
I'm
a
gonna
thousand
draw
Mora.
baby little Fremi.
We can't do any serious
Oh,
business with this amount of starting
fun.
capital. We need to keep working hard.
Video edits or is it called painting edits? That doesn't sound correct. Do you need to take a break? Do you want to have a
Actually,
picnic?
Now that you mention it,
Let's
I'm
have a
suddenly
picnic.
a little hungry. Huh. Amidst the thrill
Yes,
of the chase, I
baby
didn't even
chibi
notice.
Fremi is everything.
Wang Shuin is right there. But
Based on our current financial position, we can rule that out. We should go anyway. Maybe Xiao's there.
same thoughts here. After how
Genshin
hard we
edits,
worked to get our hands on this
yes.
Mora.
Oh, that sounds so
it
good.
would be a shame to eat it all in a single sitting.
We should so have a
In
picnic.
which case, I think I'll take this opportunity to show you a skill that I used to be rather proud of.
Fishing? Can the skill be pickpocketing? Because that would be immensely funny.
Yes, but the rule of the game is no fishing rods allowed. We're going fishing by hand.
Fishing by hand.
Come on, let's go down to the river.
One time I accidentally caught a fish. My friend and I were in a lake and there were like a lot of fish And I said, oh, I'm gonna grab a fish as like a joke. And then I went to grab one. And I accidentally actually grabbed the fish. And I think I was more shocked than the fish was. And I just let go of it again. And it was so scary. But I was like trying to make a joke. It was very weird. Please, no self-advertising. I did say that already, so... One fish. No! I wanted to ignore the helichurl. Please, sweetheart, you don't need to die. You literally don't need to die. Just leave me alone. There we go.
This should be enough. Let's head back to land and grill them.
Ah, we're still near the helichurl. Can you fucking chill? I don't want to kill you. Maybe we don't have to kill it.
Here, have a taste of my cooking. A fresh catch can go straight on the grill with minimal preparation and it tastes delicious, even with no seasoning. It's a little charred.
Traveler,
that's on purpose.
better be amazing.
I just like how it tastes. Normally,
that would be
I
so
have to make
fire,
a special
honestly.
request to
Imagine
the
if
chef if I
Cryo
want it to
Traveler has
taste
a
like
shitty
this.
ice bridge. Thank you. You must be ready for a rest by now. Why are we trying to end our date? Yeah, I just needed a
It was
moment.
nothing.
Ice bridge.
Back in the
Chili
day,
churl.
I
He
had to
should be
hurry
a
home after
silly
work
churl,
to do
dilly
my
churl,
household
chili
chores.
churl.
Then in the evening, it was out to the night market with the family to support our stall. I was always meticulous with the most menial of tasks. My mother always loved that about me.
Can we have a flashback to
But
little
by
baby
the same
you?
token, she didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. She
I wanna
thought
see
it
the
was just
sweet
an
little baby
unnecessary
Ningguang.
risk when I could just carry on helping out at home instead.
If you'd followed her advice, people wouldn't be calling you Lady Ningguang today. That is true.
You'd be more likely to see me pulling up outside Wanmin restaurant and selling grilled tiger fish from a food cart.
I would buy all of your fish, even though I don't
My
eat
childhood
fish.
memories run deep. I'll always have a special
She's so
affection for
cute.
fish. They are confined to the water,
Honestly,
and yet they live free.
We should throw
swimming
her off the
around
state
wherever
chamber
the mood
if
takes them.
if she doesn't get good ice bridge. But everyone who picked Ether should throw him off the Jade Chamber even more, because they like Lumine more, I'll be honest. But yeah, if they don't get a good ice bridge, it's gonna not be okay with me. I don't know what is so difficult about the concept of not self-advertising. Ningguang would have a hydrovision and be a 5-star. That would be fun. She'd be like, I'm fishing. You regret choosing either? Honestly, I would probably too, because I love Lumine so much.
It is. I have greatly enjoyed experiencing the adventurer lifestyle with you. When I think back on all my hard work in the past,
But I do
it
think
motivates me to
Abyss
face the
Princess
challenges that lie
Lumine
ahead
goes
in the
kind of
future.
hard. Like, I feel like Abyss Princess Lumine goes really, really hard. I don't know. That's also something I low-key ship. Abyss Princess Lumine Senora. Just, you know, have the Abyss Order and the Fatui need to deal with something together. Just like they're striking a deal. I don't know. It's like that part in Aladdin. Heard your princess is hot. Where is she? You know. I've not seen She-Ra. Hello, hello, welcome in. I feel like I would really enjoy it from the few clips I've seen online.
That sounds
But I have
great.
not seen it.
I'm looking forward to it.
I know that people
But
ship
a
She-Ra.
word of warning. I
Her
am
name's
very
Adora,
picky
right?
about my grilled fish.
And the cat
I
girl.
can be a tough lady to impress.
Tough lady to impress. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. That's your favorite Ningguang ending? I can see why, except that we have to eat fish, but that is so adorable. It's time to once more convert your previous efforts into future motivation. I love that. Oh, one more. Okay. Interesting. Catra. I thought she could not possibly be named Catra, because I was like, there's no way the cat girl is named Catra. But that's actually her name. Okay. That's kind of funny. Billy Chill, be a chilly chill, so I don't need to murder you, okay? Where is there a chest here? Oh! Cool. I don't know why I want Baron Bunny to blow this up. That's like a really dumb way of doing it. She was that is so cute, you guys. Did anyone else have Kaya as the first hangout like me? Okay. Sometimes you just have to spam your treasure compass. It's very important. Farina has to try it. Aww. I didn't pull for the longest time because I was like, I had my Senora stash, and then obviously Inazuma happened, and then we renamed the Senora stash to the Delulu stash because I was like being Delulu about getting her back. Honestly, I'm still Delulu about getting her back. I think we started off. No, we have to go to tomorrow, right? But I am like, I no longer need the Delulu stash because I have admitted to myself I would literally drop real life money on Senora, so I don't actually have to have a savings for her in Primos. My Charlotte is like woefully underbuilt. Like all of my characters are like hilariously underbuilt. But she might be one of those ones that I just like have sitting somewhere. Where do I have you, sweetie? There she is. Yep, she also doesn't have artifacts. The photos were so strong, and then you got Lynette and Charlotte. Okay, fell from her throne. Aww. Honestly, we should all be like way more invested in Hilly Chills, Silly Chills, Billy Chillies, because I wish I could befriend them. Yes. I went a little bit crazy once my Delulu stash stopped existing. I pulled for Nervi and Zhongli, then I pulled for Mawika and Sidlali, then I pulled for Farina and wanted to pull for Risley, but I was completely out of wishes. And then I pulled for Shanyun. And then I pulled for Scoffy and Navia. Clearly I have no self-control because I'm supposed to be building the Skirk Fund. But whatever, we'll get there.
Yes, I'm already awake.
You have such good self-control to like
I'm just
actually
changing.
know what you need your characters for. I'm just
Good
like,
morning.
I like you.
Did you sleep well? There's nothing to worry about. We
I don't
just
know
need
why
to
I'm
go
doing
through the
this.
schedule.
Oh, right. Wait. I'm confused.
Interesting.
Ah, yes, Northland Bank. I was like, where's the thing where we can take a different way? And yeah, Misuki was when I lost my 50-50 on Jianyun. Same, you just like the character. Honestly, that is so valid. That is so valid. My first 5-star was, I believe, Tainari, because I lost my first ever 50-50. I was very confused, I won't lie. Oh, nice.
I can see why you'd suggest that. You're thinking I could use my
I think
knowledge of
Farina is
how
probably
Mora
my
works
best
to my
build,
advantage and
other
make a
than
lot of money
Traveler.
there.
She's triple crowned. And her artifacts make kind of sense. Yes, I also got Zhongli, that's true.
But
I still don't
Northland
have-
Bank is a special case. I rather suspect I would not be welcome there.
Because you've clashed in the past. I can beat up those Fatui for you. Yeah, I have Farina crown because I love her so much. And like Traveler. And then I considered crowning Kuchusara, but like probably I won't have her on my team forever. I don't know. I considered crowning her simply because her materials are Signora's heart. And that's not like a really good reason to do things. But on the other hand, it is a good reason because I love Signora, you understand? In much the same vein, Ale has one Crimson Witch artifact because that's her girlfriend, so... What do you mean give them artifacts that make sense on their stats? No, she has her hat because she loves her! But yeah, because you've clashed in the past.
And also... never mind. I'll just show you. It
Yes.
won't eat up too much time. I expect they still hold a grudge against me to this day.
What are we learning now? Are we going to the bank? Yes, we are. No, we're not. You're not the bank. But yeah, I have like so many characters that are like woefully underbuilt or not built at all, and it's the whole thing. D-Luke is the only one who's in level 1 jail, because I'm a hater. Like, I wanted this sweet, gorgeous princess who has never done anything wrong in her entire life, and I got D-Luke. Honestly, I'm such a child hater. That sounds wrong. If you don't know, I mean child. I'm also a massive D-Luke hater. But lucky for child, I do dislike the Baldi a lot more than him. So he technically is my second least favorite Harbinger. Then again, Scaramouche is no longer technically a Harbinger, so child got demoted again. I don't know. Hi Flat. Bye Flat. It's a whole thing. I do think, like, I am a child hater, but I do think that he and Signora love to gossip. They're like co-workers who hate each other, but they just fucking love to gossip. They're like, okay, so this really annoying bullshit happened, I have to tell my co-worker who I also hate. They're like the definition of work frenemies. I don't know. I love Kaya personally. Okay, Skara had the deck stacked against him, cause I walked into Inazuma like, Signora, 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 and then that fuck-ass bitch boy showed up, and I was like, you are not my wife. And yeah. Signora and Alekino and Columbia.
Tea parties
exactly.
are a must for the well-mannered.
Exactly.
If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette,
I mean,
I'd be happy
I
to
will
teach you.
pull for Dottore. I won't cap. I won't cap. I will pull for Dottore. I think he's fun as fuck. But Signora and Ale definitely my favorite Harbingers. And Columbina just, she has aura, you know?
Lady Ningguang.
Why are you a
I would
nasty
hope
hater?
that you're not here to create further trouble for the Fatui.
I mean, I'm the Fatui trouble creator. Like, hello?
With all due respect, too much official pressure will risk driving our bank out of business.
I was so mad, especially because it doesn't even make sense. Because like one of the dialogue options you can choose is like, for the people of Liyue, Signora did jack shit to them. She did jack shit. I do think that we're getting her playable as Crimson Witch of Flames, honestly. I think time travel shenanigans to Khaenri'ah will take us to Crimson Witch of Flames, and then we'll get Rosalind. I don't know. I do think that. It might be the copium, I can't tell. It makes sense to me, but it might be the copium. Either way, especially now with like the mini Durin stuff and everything, I feel like it's so not off the table that we're getting her back in some way or another. And if we don't, I'm gonna crash out really hard. But now I'm drawing pictures of her on my tablet, so we're moving in the right direction.
There's no need to be so hostile.
She's low-key being a little bit hostile.
I'm just here to talk business. So, are you in business or not?
That depends on the proposal, and it's not my decision alone. But first, tell me, why should we believe that you
I
really
saw someone
are here
say
for business?
she looks like Ying-Er, and now I can't unsee it.
Because if you're here to make us suffer huge losses like last time, then I'm sorry, but none of us here can afford that.
I mean, it's literally just brown hair in a braid, but still. I think she should be Pyrovision, honestly. I mean, Crimson Witch of Flames is pre-Crimson Witch of Amber, so she is still more Mondstadt Senora than she is Senora, if you know what I mean. I'm glad that makes sense, because it makes sense to me, but sometimes I don't phrase things the best.
Traveler, we're leaving. Let's not waste any more of our time here.
Ooh. If Ningguang called me a waste of time, I would cry for 7 years. Okay. We're literally leaving? I thought we were bluffing. I thought she was gonna be like, wait, Lady Ningguang. I feel like they would really match her vibe quite well. But like... she did canonically have like fire powers, and then she like almost burned her own shit to the ground until Piero was like, hey baby girl, maybe don't do that, you know? Honestly, and Venti is such an ungrateful ass bitch. If Signora kicked me and then grabbed me by the chin like that, I would just be like, thanks. And he was like, I'm gonna say stupid rude shit to you. Like, that was the moment I was most ready to throw hands with Venti in my life. And I love Venti. That's why I'm still running a Nemo Traveler, you know?
Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just as I expected.
They were not even trying to hide their hostility. Yeah. There was one person.
That's for sure. Although our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely.
I mean, they sort of should break down
I dealt
completely.
them a rather ruthless blow with the size of the reparations payment I imposed. This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this day.
So it's true, the Northland Bank is an arm of the Fatui? Yeah, we know that's true.
Yes, with some exceptions, but that is more or less correct.
They should have just made child pay for it. I mean, usually I would be mad if someone kicked me, but Signora is allowed to. That's my line. No one's allowed to kick me except Signora. She's just that perfect.
If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your guard. They are more than just a commercial organization.
Now I know. Does that make this trip worth it? I guess I shouldn't have included this as an option.
That's okay. My intention here was to show you some of the repercussions of that great battle. But that's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to our fun little survival game.
Honestly, she was just kind of like a little bit crashing out in Inazuma. I feel like she was a little bit done with being alive for 500 years. Just like a little bit. So the duel before the throne, like she did not need to accept that. So I feel like a part of her was like, suicide by traveler. I mean... And then Capitano was like, wait, we can do technical suicides? I didn't know that. And then he went to Natlan and did all that. Farina can kick you, you love her that much platonically. I love her so much, but I still don't think I'd let her kick me. Like, I would feed her all of the cakes in the world. But I would not let her kick me. Can you sense it?
Now that you mention it, yes. We're being watched.
They've been following us since we left Northland Bank. You mean like 60 seconds ago?
What are they plotting this time?
Let's grab in and ask questions.
My thoughts exactly. But we need to be discreet. If they realize we're onto them, then we'll lose the element
I mean, I
of
feel
surprise.
like 500 years
Let's
of
act natural. Determine
whatever
who our tail
disorder
is,
is going on
then
with
lure
her.
them somewhere more deserted so we can catch
I don't
them.
know.
Keep moving. Just walk forward
My
at
beautiful
normal
princess
pace and
with
don't do
a
anything to give
disorder
away that we suspect
probably
anything.
just was so fed up with everything. I hate life. Yeah, honestly, she's like, nah, I'm so done with this shit. Honestly, yeah. Capitano was like, no! My co-worker of 500 years figured out suicide before me. I feel like the two of them were actually quite friendly with each other. But he was like, why is that girl so dramatic? And she was like, why is that dude so boring? They could have been friends if they weren't unhinged in opposite directions. I hope Farina, what? I was looking at her and then I got confused. I hope Columbina just is as cool as I'm hoping she will be. Because I think she and Signora were
I think we have a few
besties.
potential suspects. There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely,
Yes, I'm on EU
you'll
server.
see only a handful of people have been watching us constantly. But I'm still not sure which of them is our tail. Agreed. Whoever it is, will
Pierre just
continue
kind
to
of
follow
looks
us.
a little dumb altogether. Like, I kind of like him actually, but I think he's like a bit weird. Like, I don't know what decisions he makes about recruiting people, but he's like, this girl is having a crash out and burning herself alive. This dude is fresh out of war. This dude is fresh out of the abyss. This guy has mommy issues, and this chick is fresh out of prison from murdering my last co-worker. Like,
I think we've narrowed it down a little further. But let's stay calm
no, I
until
don't
we're
rate characters because I have
100%
no
sure.
fucking clue what I'm doing.
It shouldn't take much longer.
The Angel and the K-pop idol.
So much stuff.
Honestly, yeah, that sums it
Find
up
a spot
quite
where I
well.
can write all this down.
I would love to hear her singing. That would be so cute. Columbina Signora duo. Why are we walking so slow? I'm gonna give her a head start so I can like walk a bit quicker because this is like fucking ugh. Okay, now she's waiting for me.
I think I have the answer.
I didn't say you're scamming, but if I tell you to not self-advertise, then don't do that. Because the next one's gonna be a ban. You love Rosalind more because she was happy? Okay. Genshin concerts. Ooh, that would be so fun. Oh, they are so not subtle.
Let's
Who
get
trained
out of
these
his line
people?
of sight and sneak up on him.
Who trained these
Don't
people?
get the wrong person, though, or all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Oh, am I supposed to know which one it is? Suspicious person? Are there multiple suspicious people? Oh! I feel like it's this guy.
wrong guy.
Really? He seems suspicious to me.
He got away.
Oh, crazy. What? That's crazy. I bet Signora taught Columbina to sing. That would be so sweet. Signora is such a baddie.
Such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
She is the baddest bitch around town.
Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just as I expected.
Oh, I have to answer her.
Sure.
Me just like
Although
waiting.
our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely.
Sorry for interrupting you, baby girl. Oh my god, I have to follow her again, but she's so slow! Okay, so this dude is over here. Is that supposed to mean anything to me? Is that supposed to mean anything? No, that's the one I just spoke to, isn't it? They look the same!
Okay.
Signora is Elsa, but slave. Signora is Elsa, but do not let it go. Because my girl holds a
you'll see only a handful
grudge.
of people have been watching us constantly. But I'm still not sure which of them is our tail. Agreed. Whoever it is will continue to follow us.
I still think it's the guy I originally talked to. I think I was correct. They should let me be correct. I appreciate that the choice actually matters though. I don't know why I'm being thorough, it just felt right.
I think we've narrowed it down a little further.
Have we?
But let's stay calm
Okay,
until we're
blonde guy.
100% sure. It shouldn't take much longer.
So it is blonde guy. But look, the other one is also here! But how would he get ahead of us? That makes no sense. Pierre when choosing the Harbinger, traumatized woman, war criminal, puppet, thirst, abyss, dude, robot woman. Honestly, Seely. Honestly. He was like, did any of you not do war crimes? That's uncool. Can you go do war crimes? Also, do we have a timeline of when exactly...
I think I have the answer.
Me too, okay. Do we have a timeline of when exactly Dottore got kicked out of the academia? Because, like, I kind of want him and Signora to have been at the academia at the same time, but not cross paths. And then you, like, have the most valid crash out in the history of everything. Like, your boyfriend dies, you kill monsters, and then your hometown kicks you out for no fucking reason. Then you get your life saved, and suddenly your co-worker is that fucking weirdo who got kicked out of school for doing crack cocaine and probably murdering someone. I don't know, I just kind of need them to have been at the academia at the same time. Honestly, I understand why, but I like him. I think he's really funny, because there's something clinically wrong with him. He is like a level of deranged that I can't help but appreciate.
Let's get out of his line of sight and sneak up
And
on him.
he is serving cunt.
Don't get the wrong person though, or
Like,
all
his
our
fit
efforts
is
will have
fire.
been for nothing.
And I also kind of ship him and Crucibina. I also kind of ship him and Pantalone. It's called being flexible. And I kind of think he's Clervy's bio-dad. Actually, I think one of the other segments is Clervy's bio-dad, so neither he nor Crucibina actually consider him Clervy's dad. But from a biological standpoint, yes, he is. Imagine the Taurus struggling to stay up with keep up with her grades and doing drugs and then finding out he's ranked higher. And she's like, I'm still better than you. That would be so funny. He's like, yeah, I'm the 2nd of the Harbingers and you're the 8th of the Harbingers. And she's like, yeah, my GPA is still higher than yours, baby. They have such good fits. It better be you, bitch.
What are you doing?
Killing you?
Come now. Did you really think we wouldn't notice you sneaking around?
What? I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, there's no use denying it.
I don't know what scheme Northland Bank has in the works, and I don't know what they're paying you. But let's make a deal.
Money.
How cooperative you are now decides how much immunity I give you when this gets investigated. Or do you seriously think Northland Bank won't throw you to the wolves when push comes to shove? Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and give me a clear answer before I retract my offer?
She is stern. She's not giving him a moment to breathe.
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. My assignment was just to follow you, I promise, that's it. When you showed up unannounced at Northland Bank, everyone was instantly on high alert. We figured you must be up to something, but your brief conversation left us none the wiser as to your intentions. We couldn't just overlook it. We had to get to the bottom of it before we could put our minds at rest.
Senor to the door, I have better grades than you, better face than you, better clothes and hair, better magic. I'm better sass than you, and then just kicks him. Honestly, there is a non-zero chance that he would be a little bit into it, so she should proceed with caution. We're here to kill you, caught me off guard. I mean, sometimes you're here to kill someone. But yeah, I also kind of, I saw that once. Someone did an edit to Britney Spears' Criminal of Signora and Lisa. And I'm kind of like, okay, my Mondstadt girlies who went to Sumeru to study, that makes sense as a ship. But now what lives rent-free in my head is the notion of, you know, Lisa reminding Sino that she's his upper class woman because she canonically is like, you have to call me upper class woman, bam. And then Signora is just like, yeah, who went to the academia first? I don't know. I think they should interact because it would make me happy. I figured you meant it was funny, yeah. I
know they're wary of me, but this is still an overreaction.
What are these two people doing?
This all feels very suspicious. There must be more to this than he is
Are they
letting
also
on.
spying on us? Everyone's spying on us.
I only took you there to demonstrate how tense things are. Somehow we only tested the waters, but ended up with the catch of the day.
I have no idea
Is there
what's
anyone
happening
else
right
following
now.
us besides you?
Yeah, the other guy.
Yes. They would have seen this and reported back.
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, the fewer clues they'll leave behind.
Don't you need more evidence?
No time. I'll just have to improvise. Keep him with you. Do not let him slip away.
Okay. Do I kill him? Where is he? I already lost him! I disappointed Ningguang. Oopsie daisy Maisy. This bitch has so many of my wife's hearts. I know they literally just have materials, but that's fucking insane. Love you, Sarah. Sorry for calling you this bitch. It will happen again. Yes, they're just like chatting and then she just like rolls up on them.
Are you saying that Ningguang hasn't done anything?
She hasn't.
Impossible.
Wait, are those the two
She wouldn't
Fatui
have
who are
shown
like
up here out of the
dating?
blue without good reason.
Her reason was
Keep
to show me
investigating.
something.
We must ascertain her intentions.
The Taurus only number 2 because he did drugs.
So much commotion.
And cloned himself.
This must be an
I mean,
important
maybe.
meeting.
I feel like
Oh, great.
In a physical fight, he would not
it
do
looks
much.
like I wasn't supposed to be
But
privy
like
to
his
the contents
over
of this
danger level is
particular
quite
meeting.
high.
This simplifies things.
So, you are here to investigate us after all.
Well, only because
Where
you
did
were
you
being
get wind
weird.
of this?
I still don't know
That
what's going
doesn't
on,
matter.
baby.
What matters is that I made a brief and inconsequential visit, and your first reaction was to immediately arrange a sizable surveillance operation with myself as the target.
Maybe she has a crush on you.
You couldn't have advertised your guilty conscience more clearly if you'd tried. You
Honestly,
may as well
yeah.
come clean.
Piero
You know
was like,
I will not turn a
I'm
blind
not
eye
dealing
to
the
any
same way as
violation of the
Capitano, I'm
rules
just
in
doing
Leo
drugs
Harbor.
about it.
Even if we cooperate with her investigation, she's bound to find problems even where there are none. Well, if you're such a stickler for the rules, you can carry out your investigation by the book.
Yay!
The Northland Bank has no obligation
Oh,
to cooperate,
boo.
even with a member of the Liu Qixing.
Fine by
She's
me.
also kind of talking
Then
in a
I'll
flirty
take my
way.
time.
I'm honestly not
But
unseeing the
you'll be
Yinger
begging
connection.
to tell me everything by the time I'm through.
Just reminded me so much of that one guy. Oh, that looks so cool! No one wants to go up against Ningguang. Okay. When she was just like, by the time I'm through with you, that reminded me of that one Fatui guy who made empty promises. You know, the guy who was like, one of the 11 is already in Monster. Signora, when she finds out, she's gonna string you up and torture you. Do you know who never tied me up even once? I don't think she has a hangout event. Honestly, he kind of might have.
While that of the Kujo clan is to guard
I feel like
Inazuma.
there's a
These two are of the
possibility of
same
them
ilk.
having gone on exactly one very misguided date, and then 30 minutes in she was like, oh no. I don't know at what point. Like probably at a Fatui point, after her crash out. I don't know. Exactly, don't threaten me with a good time is exactly it. No, not child, just like some brandy. Like, there was just like... We'll check if she has one. She has a story quest, but I don't think she has a hangout event. Like, almost definitely not. Yay, we got all the endings! And I think we also got an
To
achievement.
manifest eternity per the Almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire to.
Here, you got a Raiden call out. Who, Lisa? I don't know what I said anymore. Did I say anything about Lisa? Oh, cool. So that did give us 85 primos after all altogether. That's not so bad. Yippee!